Hey guys, what's going on? Hello everyone. Let me open everything up. So they have updated the meta event to the point where Suwan or Dragon Void or whatever bites less, which is something that I noticed today as well. That happens like a lot. So a lot of people have been saying that um, that that is like significantly changing the game. Where someone said earlier in this group that I'm in right now, they were like, "I've done it twice today, and both times we made it." So I'm gonna try it. Hey Emily, how are you? So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if we can get this win. If not, that's okay. We're just gonna move on with our lives and do something else. So, I'm okay. Uh, I've been feeling kind of lately. I don't know if it's like mentally or what it is. I don't know. My dogs aren't doing too great either, so it's just like a lot of shit going on. I mean, not bad. Like I'm okay, but it's just, it's just like ugh. It's like one of those things. Woo! I do want to get my offensive protocols up. We don't even have the time thing up yet, so there's a ton of batteries. Offensive. I'll just get it to the max. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hello, welcome. Yeah, I don't know. It's not anything particular, and it's not like, I don't know. I wasn't even sure if I should stream today, but I want to keep up with the schedule, and I'm like, I still have good time with you guys, so, but I'm just not like super cheerful and out there kind of thing, so, but that's life. Sometimes you have good days, sometimes you have bad days, and, especially if you have like a lot of mental things, I deal with depression and I deal with, anxiety and stuff like it's constantly something. Okay, I will tell you, it's constantly something. But it's just you learn to cope with it, right? After a while, or at least you should. If it's to the point where it's crippling and you can't get over it, then that's. But I've learned to just kind of whatever, just go with it. So wow, there's a ton of batteries. Why is there so many batteries? Look at all these batteries. So one thing that I've been doing, I don't, someone might be like, what are you doing? But I'm selling all this crap, okay? I'm selling all my chunks that I'm getting. I have some that are material storage, but no, I'm literally selling all of the stuff because it's gonna have like a huge price drop as time goes on. I'm sure of it because people are gonna be farming this for the next few months. Trying to get their legendaries, trying to get all the stuff going, and right now is the time to sell it, honestly. I'm just gonna sell it all, and then when the price drops, then I'm gonna, and all the stuff you can, like, collect. Ooh, I collected the statue, another one of those. Nice, I just need Balthazar, which I don't know where he is, but that's okay. Um, but yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you, Emily. I don't know, it's also like, I have certain triggers. When certain people say something or do something, I take it to heart, and I shouldn't do that. And I take it like personal, which is just, it's something. It's like a character flaw that I have, right? It's like I shouldn't take that too hard, but I still do it because I'm a type of person like I care a lot about what other people think, even though like I try not to. Over the last like 10 years or so, I've really learned not to care what other people say, but when certain people say something, then where did it go? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to figure out where this one goes. So, and that's kind of like that's usually there's usually these triggers that you know, I don't know how other people with depression are, but there's certain triggers that I have where, like I said, you know, someone says something to me and it like kind of upsets me, but then it's like a spiraling down, because then I'll sit there and I'll think about it over and over and over again, which is like, why, right? But it's, you know, I still do it, and then it's like gets kind of upsetting. Okay, I don't know where this leads. Oh, it leads down there. Whoa, that's kind of trippy. Whoop, whoop. What the fuck? Oh, right there. Gotta be fast with this stuff. But, you know, like I said, we're here to have a good time, and, you know, I'll get over it. I mean, I always do, so. It's not a bad thing. Yes, wait, what? Oh, it was a dead play. You know, the Echovald ones, they made it's like a play on the What Does the Fox Say? That dumb song from like God knows how long ago. Yeah, it's called What Does the Fox? I think it might just be What Does the Fox Say? What is it called? What Did the Shrine Guardian Say? It's so stupid. I'm like, oh my god. I hate that song. I remember this was a long time ago. I was still in high school, I'm pretty sure, when this came out. Or maybe it was shortly after high school. I don't know. Long time ago. Really stupid though. Yeah, so how did your test go from Friday, Emily? So we're gonna try this. I really want to see if if the bite thing changed. So I did another, so I kind of posted on Twitter about this, where I like said I want to move on, but literally right after I posted this is when they updated it. So I'm like, well, I guess I gotta go back because they updated it. But I talked about this, or I did another organized map again today, guys, and it was, again, super organized. We made sure everyone had their 10% thing. We made sure that everyone had their offensive overcharge, their defensive overcharge. Made sure that there was food, that they had the enhancement, that they had, like, whatever they needed, right? We had group compositions. Everyone called out what groups they were. People were switching into, like, their raid stuff, into, like, their fractal stuff, right? They were like, oh, I can do boon support here, I can do quickness here, let me swap, blah, 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 all this stuff, right? We really organized this whole group. This is not as organized, actually, this group, but we were so organized on this group today. We did everything, right? I mean, we like, and it was just like the other organized group that I had the other day, where it's just like, we had everything figured out, right? Of course, there's gonna be people in there, like out of 50 people that we had, because it was a squad of, like, I think the map limit is 50 people, or at least around that, because we had like 50 people in our squad, then a couple of them left or got kicked or something, or whatever happened, and then we had like 2 people that were not in the squad, were in the meta with us. Like, you could see there was like 2 people that weren't in the squad, and there was no one else. So I think the map is capped at 50. I think, I don't know. Well, anyways, we did everything. Like, we tried, like, literally our best. Okay, we did everything correctly. We literally sat there and we organized all of the stuff to, like, I mean, like, extensively. Okay, we went in, we did everything, but yeah, and we didn't make it. We got to 20%, and as soon as the that shift happened, we were down to like a minute when that phase happened. We have to like split up into, like, what is it, like 4 groups? I think it is 4 or 5, 3 groups. I don't know. It's the second split pretty much that you have to do, and yeah, and we 20%, even with such a well organized group, and I'm guessing. I mean, you know, ArenaNet, they know this stuff better, right? I'm thinking ArenaNet realized that the biting thing happens too often, which when she bites, you always get this, you get the audio cue of, oh, she's hungry again, and then she'll sweep across the playing field and she'll move onto the other side. but there's so much happening between one side of the arena to the other side of the arena. It takes me like forever to get there, because there's not just like her sweeping in on one side of the arena, but she might right after that do a tsunami, or there's like 20 enemies attacking you and you have to dodge, and it's just, it gets a little crazy, right? So I'm guessing ArenaNet is figuring that this is what's stopping this progress from happening. This is what's stopping all this stuff from progressing. And like I said, there was a person today, or that's in this group, that said that they had 2 successful runs since that update. And that update happened today, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna try it. If that means that it's gotten better, then that's great, right? Then we can move on and stop complaining. I don't know. It's not that I complain, but it's just the whole RNG thing is kind of what sucks to me, in my opinion. Like when it's like RNG like that, I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't feel good, right? Like RNG never feels good, and you know where that mindset is coming from, specifically from me. It's because I have really bad luck in a lot of things, not just video games. In my real life, like, I don't have good luck. So when something is reliant on luck, I automatically feel like I'm at a loss because of, you know, how unlucky I am. So I don't know. So I think I don't like mechanics that are based on luck. So to me, that is my biggest gripe with the meta. But if the you know, if they change the meta on the if they change the meta for the biting, like, you know, that part of the meta, change the bites, then maybe that's a lot of RNG too that's out of the way, because you never know when she's gonna bite, right? So that's RNG as well that I didn't even think about before. So it's interesting that ArenaNet tackled it that way, but yeah, we'll have to see. I have now leveled up all of my masteries, so I'm stuck not getting anything. I don't get experience. I get experience, but I don't get anything anymore. So I don't even get, like, you know, I would imagine to get shards, but nope. I was thinking like getting what are they called? Spirit shards, but apparently not. So that is what it is. I don't know, but yeah. So I'm hopefully getting the turtle today. If I can get the turtle, it'd be nice. And like I said, so if you guys are interested, right after this, we will be doing I will be doing this meta, which is going to start at 10. So in 30 minutes is going to start. We're going to hang out until then. We're just going to, I don't know, talk, chill out, do some events. And I want to talk a little bit about my video that I'm working on, that I should have made more progress on, but I haven't. I spent a lot of time today in bed. I got my hair cut, and that's pretty much all I did today. And I didn't even want to, it wasn't even time for me to get a haircut, but my barber needed, I always pay him in like, right, so I'm a server, so I get a lot of like dollar bills, so I always pay him in dollar bills because he always needs change, because all his customers always pay him in big bills, and so he always enjoys when I come in. So he had texted me yesterday, and he was like, hey, when are you coming in? I need some ones, but he was just kidding, right? He was just kidding, but I was like, yeah, you know what, I'll go in. So I told him, I was like, well, do you have anything tomorrow? And he's like, well, I didn't expect you to actually come in. I'm like, well, you asked for it, I'm here. And I was like, and it was about time anyways. So, you know, I'm like what, a week or so early than my usual haircut, but yeah. But yeah, so I did that, and that was okay. And then when I got home, I went back to bed. That's all I did today. And then I got up and I fed my dogs, which is at this point, it's like, you know, I get that they're like probably in the stages of like, you know, they're not gonna make it much longer. But oh my god, I can tell you what a pain in the fucking neck it is to take care of these fucking animals. Because, you know, I love them to death, but, you know, now that they're like, you know, all decrepit almost, right? They're just like, so feeding them is like the one dog can't stand up properly. So I'm having to put his food on a podium. But then the floor is too slippery for him to stand on. So then I have to move it into the living room for him now. Then the other one, she can't eat the like solid foods anymore. So I have to get like canned food for her. But then she wants to take breaks every 3 seconds. Now, if she takes breaks, the other one is going to come in and eat her food. So I have to watch her and tell her every time she walks away from it to go back to the food. So it's like every 2 minutes, I'm like, no, you're not done yet. Can you go eat? Can you continue eat? And she does eat. It's not like she doesn't want to eat. So it's just like, oh man. It's like a whole game that I'm playing, I feel like, at this point. Yeah, so that is what I've been doing. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'll get there. Hopefully. And yeah. I'm selling all of these jade chunks, by the way. Like, I don't need those. I'm not working on any of this stuff. And they sell for like a pretty penny. 4 of them sell for 12 silver. It's pretty good. You can sell these. That's interesting. Look at that. Made like half a gold. Made like half a gold just hanging out. And you guys are gonna hate me, but I've also been selling my summoning stones. I just got the thing. Like literally right before I streamed, I got my globalization thing for my for Arbor restoration. And yeah, I'm like, oh cool, I can get summoning stones. Oh, you can sell them on the TP? Sure. Make like 20 golds in a second. 20 gold in like 1 minute. I'm like, hell yes. So, because they're gonna go down in price, and I'm not really working on a legendary right now because the last one was such tedium to get it done. Like it was, ugh. I was not having a good time with that. Ooh, let's fish. I haven't fished like all day. People are having a good time with fishing. There's some kind of bug with fishing I read on Reddit. I don't know. I don't know what it pertains to. I don't know what it like, what it hinders you from. There's another jellyfish down there that's juvenile. But you know what? I'm still having a good time because I'm still working on like collections and stuff, and I haven't really done any of it. The fishing thing. But once in a while I'll stop and I'm like, ooh, look at this. So we'll go around, do that. We still have like 30 minutes until this really starts. Oop. There's so many enemies. I don't want to do it where enemies are. Ah, see? That's what I don't want. Go. Fast. Boost. They really need to add races to this. Like racing. Imagine skiff racing, guys. That would be so... Oh, God, there's a fish thing. I went right by it. I've done this event God knows how many times now. Oh, we'll go here. Oh, no, there's enemies there. I'm scared they're going to attack me. But yeah, racing would be really cool on skiffs. I can't wait to see what skiff skins they're going to give us. Like, that's going to be freaking amazing. Alright, let's fish. Yeah. I don't really understand how fishing works because there's like different lures and I'm like, does it bring you different fish or something? I don't know. Whoa, that's a pretty strong fish there. Yeah. Oh, tricked me. Got it. Yay, I got a fit. What is this? This tracks your party or squad number of total fish. Oh, yeah, because I just finished my skiffing thing. I just finished that where you get, like, max stacks is that. How much do you get per stack? Oh, I don't know. I guess 1% per stack? Up to 99? I mean, I'm guessing. Oh, it tricked me. Did you see that? Fucker. Nah, I'm too slow. You know, also fishing rods. I can't wait until they add those. Like new skins for fishing rods, new skins for turtles. This expansion really added like, you know, because the last expansion was like all mounts. So we got mount skins. But it's all mounts, right? It's all like kind of the same concept. It's something that you ride. But this time we have a skiff, and then we have a turtle, which is kind of not the same thing, right? A skiff is not quite a mount, where a turtle is like a 2-player mount, so it's like a bit different. But and we also have the fishing rods. It's like, man, you know, are we gonna get different fishing rods with different effects maybe? Because you know, they could make it where it gives you like different effects. Ooh, I got a Twilight Striker and a Jade Lump. What are you doing on my boat? Get off of my boat. So rude. Oh, I got a broken oar. Yeah, the thing still isn't working. The recycler. Jade Slivers apparently is supposed to work. Legendary fishing rod. Wouldn't that be cool? Alright, let's go somewhere else. I don't know who this person is, but they're just hanging out on my boat. There we go. We can fish right here. Alright. So you can get a glowing fishing rod. Does it have anything special? Does it do anything? Does it like... Okay, run right into my skiff, will ya? Gee. Do you have the glowing fishing rod, minion? Oh, it's just a skin. Oh, okay. Oh. Why is everyone on my boat? What's happening right now? You guys hanging out on my boat? Why? Why are you here? Yeah. Oh my god, another person on my... You guys are crazy. I'm just hanging out. I'm just fishing, guys. I'm just waiting for this. Yeah, fish. Fish a little bit. Do it. Because I have everything is like pretty high up there, so... I'll do the offensive thing in a minute as well, but the event stuff is fine the way it is. I mean, that's gonna go on way longer than what the thing is gonna be. So. Yeah, but I'm sure they're gonna add some kind of fishing rods that have different effects, and maybe they're gonna add fish to the game, guys. This doesn't have to be the end of fishing, right? For them to add new fish and new fish collections, maybe in new maps that they might add sometime later, you know, for season 6 or something, they might add new fish to catch. That'd be really cool. For those of us that like fishing, I mean, you know, fishing is like, whatever, kind of, you know. I mean, I'm not huge on it, but what is this symbol? Increase your fishing power based on current tier. You gain stacks. Oh, okay. Oh my god, it's tricking me. It's tricky. Do you see this fish? It's really tricky. Tricky dicky fishy. I don't know. Gourami. Great. Are you guys done? I feel bad now. Now I gotta wait for these guys. So popular. What's so popular? Me? The fishing? Me? Me or the fishing? I guess me. With all these fuckers on the boat. Alright, get in the boat, fuckers. We're done fishing. Oh no, they don't want to stay. Alright. We're done fishing this spot. I'm gonna find another one. Is there something in there? Is there something in there? Or is it just like... Ah! What the heck? Why did it go? What? It's going to the... I'm literally pressing right, guys, and it's going left. I'm going in here. I don't know what's... I don't think I've been in here, have I? Oh, no, I have. And... This is where the ground's all fucky. Is this meant to be that way? I don't think it's supposed to be, right? This is broken. I'm not supposed to see through the floor like this. Is this because I'm using reshade? Is that what it is? Does it like erase the floor or something? It might be doing that. There should be fish in here, right? Whee! Oh, cavern fish! It just popped out. I want that fish. Da 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 da. Yeah, I think it's because I'm using reshade probably. It doesn't look like that for everyone else. I haven't heard anyone talk about it. Alright. That's fish. He's like inside. Oops. Okay, there we go. Let's fish some cavern fish. Oh, we're waiting. Hey, this is a good like You know, that's the one thing I like. Like, if you're waiting on something, you can just fish, right? And you can, like, work on other achievements. I think that's a really good, I don't know, just, like, that's a really good way of passing the time without having to move around and do stuff. So. Da, 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 da. Oh. Oh, come back. Oh, it's slowed down. Yeah, I got a toadfish. A toadfish. You don't have to fish. You don't have to be here. Why are you here? What is that? Oh, that's a necromancer. Yeah, I have my, so for this meta, I have to turn my model limit like way the fuck down. Not much good. Yeah, great. I'm gonna wait for this guy to be done with his fishing. All right, dude. Oh yeah. Are you gonna get it? I'm just waiting on this guy to get his fucking... Okay, you're done. You got your fish. Let's get in here. Yay! We're gonna find some other spot because we still have 17 minutes of just hanging out. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. I'm saving right now to get the guild hall. Because the new guild hall is probably gonna make it a little bit easier to fish in, because we have the lost precipice, but it's like the water is so far down, you always have to like jump down and stuff. So, ooh, can I stop in time? No, I can't. My God, this is so bad. It's like I'm driving a bus. Or like a semi-truck. So I can't wait to get that new... Oh, I gotta... Whoopsie. Now we can. There we go. So yeah, once I have that, I'll probably be doing some fishing in the guild hall as well. Yeah, I'm saving up for that. And then we'll get that. I'll be unlocking that at some point. Yeah, have you been in it? Does your guild have it? I mean, I don't have the 100 gold right now to do it, so. But I'm getting there. Ooh, I got a new fish. I don't know what that is. I like the audio cues. They're very subtle, but they're very distinct at the same time. So I was looking at chat, but I heard it, so I like instinctively clicked one. So I like that. It's very, very nice. Oh, nice. Awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to get mine. It's like, just gotta save up that money and then go claim it, right? So. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Look at all the... I got a sheet fish. It does not look like a fish. It looks like an eel. Isn't it? Are eel fish? Are they considered fish, or are they something else? Yeah, I gotta... I have not seen it personally. Like, I haven't actually been inside of it. And I'm kind of like, because people are like, oh, I want to go in there, I want to see it, I just want to blah, 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 whatever. But I want to kind of wait until I get it myself. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if that sounds like really weird, but I kind of want to I'm like, ooh, this is mine. Because then like, if I go into someone else's and see it, I'm going to be like, man, I really want that. Because I'll probably like it a lot. One thing that kind of bothers me with ours that we have right now is just the height difference. Everything is like verticality is like crazy because there's like a bunch of stuff that we're doing that's like on the bottom, and then there's the regular floor, and then there's like way above, and you know, it's just something about that kind of bothers me. So I'm hoping that that one is a little bit more flat and doesn't have like too much going on. I think this one, it looks to be more catered towards smaller guilds in the way that it looks, but I've only watched like this. No, I haven't even watched stream of it. I've only seen like the little videos and stuff, the trailers and stuff they've shown. So okay, that's cool. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's kind of, I don't know, I kind of want to see it for myself. Like I said, I've only seen it from the trailers and stuff, but you know, and again, for me, this is a special place because I played Guild Wars 1, where, you know, that was the, you know, that's where we, Reiko, where we defeated Reiko. And it's not Raiko, it's Reiko. I keep on calling her Reiko, but it's actually Reiko, apparently. I must have a lure. I do have more of those. There we go. Just the crappy ones. That's all I bought. I don't care. But yeah, we defeated her there, right? So it's like, I don't know, it has like a special place as well in Kantha. All of it. I've been hanging out at the Shrine to Nuku because apparently they're trying to... Okay, I'm gonna leave this guy right in the water. Watch. He's gonna drown now. Just kidding. He can just teleport out. I didn't want to ride my boat out. Because, you know, that would have been a pain in the ass and I probably would have gotten lost. Let's turn these into fillets. Yeah, you can't do anything with those. Alright, whatever. I'll leave them in my bank. I don't care. But yeah, the Shrine to Zuhanuku. So... No, I've talked about Zuhanuku so much. So apparently there's a couple of speakers that is trying to like summon him. Now I don't know if there's like some kind of collection going on or like what's happening there, because what's actually happening is they're trying to summon him, but they summon like void creatures instead. And apparently there's 4 different ones. I've now fought 2 of them. Let's see. There we go. 26. I'm not doing the lanterns. Fuck the lanterns. Oh, there's a Kirin. This is number 3. So I've done a Vine Tooth, a Wallow, and now a Kirin. Out of range, apparently. Oops, that is not what I meant to do, but that's okay. And it's these 2 right here that are, yeah, I have like my model limit really low for this event because it crashes my game if I have it too high. I just have it on medium usually, but look at my health, by the way. This is what I get for having 10% on stacks and having major vitality on all my stats. I love Kirins, man. I can't, like, I hope that we get like a Kirin mount. Like a skin. Not necessarily a mount, but a skin that looks like a Kirin. Or like the Jackal. I mean, the Jackal has something like the Kirin already. But yeah. I love the Spectre has like so much CC. I love that. It's great. Oh, it's in water attunement. So you can see there are elementalists that are swapping attunements, which is really cool.
Southward is about to start, and it looks like your current region is fully prepared.
So it's in water right now. And then there's these mist tiers, and I don't know what these do. Tear instability prevents you from closing more tiers. Oh, tear. It's a mist tear, not a tier. I don't know, I thought tier because I kept on seeing, look, it's a weaver. It just weaved into the thingy. It just had the thing, now it's in air. It's really cool to see that because the Guild Wars one that was very common well, enemies were classes, like regular, like they could be necromancers, they could be warriors, and they were using skills that the players were able to use. That was like a common thing. Not that these are player skills, but this is probably the closest thing we're gonna.
It's really taking a beating.
So it's just really interesting to see that like somewhat implemented. Yeah. So in Guild Wars 1 they could do like. And they would use skills, and the balancing in Guild Wars 1 was really interesting, because if they were to, let's say, nerf an ability or like increase the damage on an ability, it would do the same for the creatures. So if you had, for example, you know, you would have a creature that could use meteor storm or meteor shower, right? Meteor shower being a very common like elementalist skill. On the staff, right? No one uses staff right now, but whatever. But yeah, if they increase the damage on it, so it would be any NPC that uses Meteor Shower, right? Because they use skills that the players use. So balance was always interesting, because even if they like nerfed something, they would nerf the enemy as well. So it was just like it would balance itself out. You know, they wouldn't have to really adjust the enemy's skills. They really only had to adjust like player skills, and it would adjust the environment around them with it. Of course, sometimes that would make it kind of like fucky in certain ways, right? It doesn't always work out perfectly, but I think that I would like to think that that would make an easier job for them to like balance certain things. It was an interesting approach, and I really like it, because it's also something where, you know, certain skills have certain characteristics and exploity stuff. Maybe. So there was like strategies you could find out based on.
Organize the victory parade. We nearly died. At least we can count on these strangers, if not Hanukkah.
Hold on.
So we did learn something. Though I'm starting to wonder if this actually is Hanuku's shrine.
Are you now? Because there's no reason to let your flawless record of summoning angry monsters deter you.
Exactly. And the shrine is labeled this way on all the maps. The evidence is overwhelming.
Right. Okay. Well, thanks again for the help, stranger. I hope you're planning to stick around.
And they do this in an endless loop. They go back into the camp, and then they come back out, and they do. I have never seen them actually do the ritual, so I don't know what that dialogue is. But now, interestingly enough, and I'll talk about the skills thing in a minute. Again, I'll go back to it. But there's this little shrine cat here. Okay, so you talk to the shrine cat, and oh, so you can see me now. So this cat says, "Oh, you can see me now. I guess that makes sense. Don't spoil it for everyone else. Yes. Who are you? I'm the guardian of the shrine. Don't make any knocks about my size. I used to be bigger, but that was long ago. I was more important." So every time you defeat another creature, it gives you more prompts to ask the cat. So who are you? I didn't have. So when I first talked to it, the first time I defeated an enemy, all you could say, "Why aren't you doing anything to help?" And it says, "Do I look like a big old fox in a pretty skirt? No. Well, I'm doing what I can, if you must know. I'd do more, but that might shrink me further. I don't fancy that." So this cat is doing something. It used to be a lot bigger. Maybe it's some kind of tiger, and it was just shrunk down to look like a kitty cat, right? And they use a kitty cat like model for it. But this cat says it used to be a lot bigger. So I'm thinking it's some kind of like tiger spirit or something. And then you can ask something else. And the second time you do it, you defeat a creature. It says, "Do you have anything to do with these summons?" Not really, no. That pair of knuckleheads is on their own. They're on the right track and their hearts are in the right place, but other things might not be. So other things meaning Zuhunuku, who they're trying to summon. And then you can do "Who are you?" Apparently, I just saw this one, so I haven't seen this. So I got to do one more time to get the last one, because there's 4. If you look, not so peaceful shrine. You got to defeat 4 creatures, and I've defeated 3 of them. So one of them, which was weird, it's a vine tooth, and it like pops up there, and you have to like attack it, and it jumps down. And then another one is a wallow, and then the other one was the Karen. So and the wallow is like a big wallow, but it has the same skills as the What are those? What are those dinosaurs in the jungle that like roll over with their big tails and stuff? It's the same skills as those. So if you know how to fight those, then that's how you fight that. There you go. Let's use our power here. But yeah, so I will be coming back to get that last one. But yeah, Zuhunuku. I don't know. I guess this is not important. It still really bugs me with a CK. No, bugs me is the whole idea of Albax. They mention Albax and then he never appears anywhere. And like I said, I thought it had to do with maybe that he would appear in like the strike mission, or he would appear in the in the meta events or some kind of event, but he doesn't. So why even mention him? I have no idea. Why do they even mention him? I have no clue. I have no idea. I have no idea why they mention him. It's really strange. I'm gonna go with Captain Fa. I've been going with Navan every time, going to the east side and doing all of that, where she reveals that she's a dragon to the speakers, and they're all like, she was a dragon all along? Oh my god. And I have only done Captain Fa a little bit, so, and he has really funny dialogue too. So I want to hear his dialogue. I want to see, because you actually get to go to the Guardian over here, which is, you know, the other Guardian that you can find. So, Archimorous' Solitude. Yeah. So, and then there's also something that's really there's somewhere you can read a thing. I don't know where it is, but you know, retconning stuff and like putting out wrong information sometimes really irks me. So they talk about how this character Zinray, which is actually like before Guild Wars 1, there was a character called that, and there's actually skills in Guild Wars 1 named after her or whatever, and they talk about how she journeyed to the Harvest Temple after the disaster of the Jade Wind. But they call it Dragon's End. They say she journeyed to Dragon's End after the disaster of the Jade Wind. I'm like, it was never called Dragon's End back then. Like, no one knew this. This area actually around the whirlpool was actually called Unwaking Waters. And it would have been really cool if they made it, like, you know, if they had like how that was called. Oh, right there, it says Unwaking Waters right there. This was actually the explorable area, because the Harvest Temple, which again also used to look different, because the Harvest Temple actually had like stairs on the side, like stairs that would like lead around, and then you would go into the very bottom of the whirlpool, and you could walk up the whirlpool along all those ships and stuff. Like, that's how it worked. Okay, and again, you can see that in my Jade Sea video. If you guys haven't watched that video, you can see the Harvest Temple in there. I'm pretty sure, because Kunavang hangs out in the Harvest Temple as well, so you can see Kunavang in there and stuff too. Oh yeah, there's Jinray's Wars or whatever, and I guess that's that character. But yeah, it's kind of, you know, it's like you kind of retcon the name there, because it was never known as Dragon's End. So I don't know. Like, I don't know why they make those choices, but they do, and that's, you know, whatever. We just go with it. I mean, it's not like it's wrong information, and maybe, you know, you could also argue the other way. You could say like, well, they put this information out there after this area was called Dragon's End, and they just want to, you know, if they named it Unwaking Waters, maybe someone that reads it might not know what that is. So, you know, for historical purposes, we just name it the current area, but it's but I feel like if they had done it that way, they could have just put it the area that was once, or the Dragon's End, which used to be known as Unwaking Waters or something. Yeah, so she's hanging out. You can see her. She's landing on the thing. I was looking for that info thing, but I can't find it. That's okay. That's okay. This one? Isn't this one right here? Yeah, Zinray was the daughter of Zico, and Tanison. Following the Jade Wind, she traveled to Dragon's End to inspect the lingering magics following Shiro Tagachi's attack. And it was never called that back in the day, so... Weird, whatever. We're moving on, alright guys. Wish me luck, we're doing this meta. Wait, oh, I'm on the wrong side. What are they doing here? Is there an event going on? Maybe. Well, I'm full on like everything. I mean, this is an hour and a half. This is an hour and a half. This is an hour and 50 minutes. One thing that, I don't know if people are noticing this, but Irene actually comes by here. And she actually like rings these bells. I just noticed earlier, and I'm like, that's actually a really cool detail that like, I haven't seen anyone talk about. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna float and we're gonna watch this because I really want to see what that looks like, because all I notice is that like her little swoosh comes by and these bells are like rung, like they're like swinging back and forth, and I'm like, that's kind of a cool detail. So do you see that right there? And she goes by and then these bells ring. It's so cool. It's a really cool touch. I never noticed that she actually comes by. I hear her cry, and I'm thinking, oh, I need a power charge. There we go. And I was like, I'm like, oh, she's flying above or something. But no, she actually like swooshes by and then rings those bells. I'm like, that's kind of cool.
Ah, Captain. Might I interest you in a discounted jade dishwasher?
Oh, a
Brotherhood
dishwasher.
tech? No thanks. I don't have a death wish.
We're under attack. The Void Storm's spreading fast. We're fighting them off. You're on your own for now.
Gods, it's past the coast of Kantha.
Which is why we need this alliance.
What's in it for me?
A life free from void coming out of your every orifice.
Troops, we're heading south to take back our old base.
Is this armor available in game?
Because
Because it looks very cool.
Will need to be on guard.
Don't worry. I personally trained these troops. They're fearless, elite, and...
You hear that, everyone? The boss says I'm elite.
Not you, Doe. You're not even done with training. Wait, who invited you anyway?
You did?
No, I didn't.
Then it was that serious-sounding guy with you.
This is Captain Fa, head of Junlai Jade Security.
I still had enough time on there. I love that. Doe just comes with, and I don't know. Yeah, I have to have the character limit like really low. As soon as I changed that earlier, look, because of reshade, it's just a floating in the sky. I love that. But you can see Suwan. Oh god, it's very dark. It's very dark in here.
Okay. Either I just ate some weird hallucinogenic fruit, or something's not right here.
There's a disruption in the flow of magic. It's close to you. Please be careful.
If anyone can sense it, Irene can. Look out!
Alright, Crystal. Crystal. Whoa, okay. Yeah, they don't snap to target. What the heck just happened?
Well, something.
It's void. Quick, throw it into
Oh, you have
this
to like
mind
collect
crystal.
them. Sometimes you have to
Get
collect them
cleansed.
and sometimes you don't. It's really strange.
Right now with the void crazies trying to kill us.
Cleansing the magic will reduce the void's intensity. It'll
we're
give you a
halfway
fighting
through.
chance.
These guys are having their void corrupted asses handed to them.
Their void corrupted asses handed to them. I like the like you're not holding a yeah, I know, I'm trying to pick them up.
That's the
Okay.
last of them.
Apart from that big frickin' salt spray dragon. It looks pissed.
I was really also hoping, because there's an area here in Dragon's End that's called the Dragon's Roost or something like that, or the Salt Spray Dragon Roost or something. a look at it. It's a point of interest in like one of the high, one of these rocky things. I think it's that one up there, maybe. I don't remember. But I was thinking like maybe there's a reference to Albax, right? It's like, I don't know. I'm kind of upset that they mention Albax and then don't actually have him in the game. So maybe we'll get some information on that later, but it seems kind of eh.
That's it! Work together!
We actually killed the thing.
Quick! We should keep moving!
Aside from leading us directly into that ambush, I'd say you handled yourself pretty well. With more training, who knows? You could become one of us.
Great. I'll sign myself up. Right after detaining you for the endless infractions you're wanted for.
Duh.
Oh. And I thought we were starting to become friends.
Yeah. Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. The dialogue between Tetra and Navan is really interesting too. Tetra, like I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I know I'm like a fanboy for the Wardens. I really love the Wardens, but Tetra herself as a character seems really interesting because first of all, she is a very like, she's an arrogant bitch. Okay, like she is rude to anyone that interrupts her. Like she, you know, it's like, unless I'm telling you that you're allowed to speak, you're not allowed to speak kind of thing. And it's very like, oh, okay. Like she, when this escort starts, she pretty much is like, you know, the one character is like, how dare you come ask us for this alliance and stuff. You know, we hate the Jade Brotherhood. And then she's like, okay, know your place. Like, you're not allowed to say these things. You're not allowed to talk right now. And I'm like, whoa, okay. But then she seems also at the same time, she seems to have you know, because and then she at the same time, like right after that, she actually talks about how humans are resilient like cockroaches, because Navan is just like, oh, the people of Cantha are resilient, and then Tetra is like, yeah, resilient like cockroaches maybe, right? And it's like, oh god, okay, so she doesn't even like humans like in general, really, like she's not a fan of them. Yeah, that conversation is really funny too, because there's a monk who's like, oh, I got away unscathed, and Captain Fa's like, you have a knife literally in your back, and he's like, oh, yeah, do I? Oh, whatever, right? And then he, when we go into battle, he's like, dude for the monk, you know, the one with the knife in his back? Yeah, that one, dude for him. It's really funny. But yeah, we hang out with the Shrine Guardian here. But yeah, so, you know, so she's like Tetra is a bitch, right? She's like very arrogant. She calls these Void like vermin and stuff. Like she's one of those that thinks she's like above everyone else, right? Or like Wardens are above everyone or whatever, right? And but then at the same time, so Navan being to Tetra's knowledge being a human, you go kill the first Salt Spray Dragon, and then all of a sudden, and this is really strange and seems out of character for Tetra. Tetra is like, what's wrong, Navan? You seem, and she's so like, the way she says it is like she's so concerned, right? And she's like, are you okay? You seem kind of like, she says something like, you seem kind of like upset or something like that. And then she's just like, well, that Salt Spray Dragon, you know, I wish that we didn't have to kill it and stuff, like I feel bad. You know, again, Tetra doesn't know at this point that she is a dragon herself, right? And Tetra's just like, well, you know, we have to do what we have to do. Like, this is what it demands. And I'm like, that is so, it seems really out of character, but I like that because it shows that she's not just like this heartless bitch through and through. It shows that there's like something like deeper down, where maybe she's actually like a really good spirited like warden, but she has to seem tough because she's leading the speakers and they have like their own purpose, you know, and they're gonna look down on her if she doesn't like isn't a hard ass to them all the time. But then when it comes to like maybe talking to another woman or like someone like Navan, right?
No.
And then there's also that point where when she transforms into dragon, and so you defeat the first dragon, and one of the speakers is like, oh yeah, man, if I had a copper for every time I've killed a dragon, I'd have a reasonable amount of pocket change, right? And then you move on, and then you find out that Navan transforms into Kunavane, and then you defeat the second dragon or whatever. And the person is like, okay, what I said earlier about like dragons and pocket change, like I didn't mean it was just a joke. And is like, I really like dragons. And Tetra, the only thing Tetra says is, because she probably feels like a fool. She's like, I should have known that this was a dragon the whole time, and I didn't. Like I should have known this when I asked her what was wrong, but I didn't figure it out. So she probably didn't want to say anything because she didn't want to seem like she was dumb not figuring that out or whatever. So I don't know, I really like Tetra as a character, and I really hope that for season 6 or something that we will see her in some shape or form. I really like her as a character. I think she's really cool.
Look, the salt spray dragon seems to be powered by those crystals.
Maybe we can, reason with it. Hello, friend. I know you're having a real bad day. Nope, some dragons aren't good listeners.
We'll need siege weaponry to break through those shields.
Some
and destroy the
dragons aren't
crystals.
good listeners.
Let's start by clearing a path to get the equipment.
What do we have? Okay, we can get an offensive one. I could probably get a defensive one as well. Yeah, I could. But that's okay. Oh, I didn't even get it? There it is. Okay, I got it. Alright. But yeah, the dialogue is great in this expansion. I think there's a lot of really cool stuff. Man, I hate the target switching. I wish there's a way to like lock it on to just enemies in a way, because as soon as the enemy dies or I like point in the wrong direction, like it targets someone else. Now it's not doing it where I'm trying to show it off, but whatever. So people have pointed out that like loot seems very scarce in this expansion, and I hate to like agree with it, but it's really strange because enemies don't drop as many items, and you get a lot of like, you do events and stuff like that, and you find like chests and they have luck in them. You find a lot of the essences of luck, and I'm thinking like, so you have 2,000 of these in my bank right now, and it's just like, it's not as profitable, right, as if you were to do other things. Oh, I can actually, I didn't know that. So I can actually help with the shield by teleporting into it, but I still get pushed out. That's okay. Okay, I'm waiting on recharge anyways. So. See, I can't even target the poor turtle. Yeah, guys, turtle gameplay. Woo, woo, woo. Let's do it. Pew, 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 pew. This is Guild Wars 2 Endgame right here. Just hanging out on turtles. Look at how I'm sitting on this. Do you see this? I'm bugged. Ah! Whoa, I'm on someone else's now. What the hell? Okay. I just swapped to someone else's turtle. I don't know why or how that happened, but there it is. Destroy the crystals! Pew pew pew! I can't target. Okay. Go, go, go! Lady Jean. Jean, whatever. Woo! Go.
Excellent! Okay, you ugly bastard. We're coming for you.
Yeah. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. Can I use my? Oh, we're about to get dismounted here. Ooh, CC? Can I use my CC from the seat? I can. Well, if the person hadn't blown away. Oh, we're still on it. Getting really close to not being on it, but that's okay. Dude, I love how like the model disappears. It's really funny. It's just because I have the character, like the model limit, really low. So I'm just floating midair unless I'm moving.
It's dead. We should celebrate.
This is far from over.
Da 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 da.
But getting our base back was a good start. Thanks.
All right, I'm gonna
Didn't
jump
exactly
out.
do it out of charity. You've got supplies, and it's in range of the Harvest Temple. Hey, how's everyone else doing out there?
Oh, the Shrine Guardian comes with you? I didn't even know that. That's cool.
Hurry it up. We're one and done over here. Already playing beach sports.
Already playing beach sports? Stop. Stop it right now. That's hilarious. Like, this is not even an actual beach. Like, I would not go here in beach clothing. Alright, this is the only defensive one that I see around, so I'm gonna have to risk my life. Move! Alright. Ah! I think I have enough. Yeah, that's fine. That's the max. Oh, I can take the zip. Where does that zip line take me? Oh, straight up to here. Cool. Awesome. Oh, so the other day I was looking at this flag. I think it was an Echovald, and I was like, what's the symbol? This wasn't it, but it was actually the speaker symbol, which is like a tree with like a leaf in front of it. I'm like, obviously that's the fucking speakers. But I'm still learning all the different factions. You know, I like when they add new factions, but then it's like, oh my god, gotta learn all these characters and these factions and what they do, what they believe in. So.
Beaker Gap is secure.
So is the Jade Brotherhood base.
And we've cleared the observatory. Aurine's here, and we can see the Harvest Temple.
I'm going to focus my prismatic energy at the barrier protecting Su Wong.
Hold up! We've got void popping up all around us.
Same here. It's like they're creating a blockade between all of us and the Harvest Temple.
Careful. It's corrupted Elder Dragon magic that's been combined. We don't know its power.
Whatever. Alright, let's go. We can do this one right here. I want to get that
Champion,
oh,
as you cleanse the previous
Jesus. Okay,
outbreaks,
whatever. We're just
I
gonna
felt
go.
the magic as it was released.
La 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 la.
Maybe I
Purified
could
magic.
absorb it from these new void
Yay!
outbreaks.
But if the power of the magic is unknown, what could it do to you?
A good question, but I know one thing. I'm going to use every bit of it to break through the barrier covering Su Wong. Go now.
So there's one part I think in the meta that they could like take away.
Attack it.
I really the part with Logan where she has to go save Logan, and then that time we have to like restore the 5 crystals. That seems a bit arbitrary and a bit much. I wish that part was in there. Other than that, I like this, right? I like this meta event, just the chain itself. I think it's pretty good. But yeah, I don't. That part I'm always like, why is this happening? All right, off we fly. The Mordramoth magic. Whee! Goodbye. We're flying away. That's fine. They'll figure out Primordus. I'm not going over there. Whee! Hi, Suwan. See ya. We're gonna kill you in a second. Hopefully, anyways. If everything goes according to plan, we will kill you. Cauldron? A cauldron. No, that transforms me, doesn't it? I don't want that. Oh, I don't have food. Let's get some food. What is this? This is experience.
Grandfather! It's
Grandfather.
Krark-Torrik, that's the element you need. Everyone, focus on the void.
Focus on the void. That's what we've been doing for the last, like, I don't know, week. There's that song. That song is so good, right? Season 4 was really good, I think. I know that both like splitting Krark-Torrik and Joko up into like one season kind of sucked, and I agree that I would have liked to have each of them have their own season, like 6 episodes for Joko and then 6 episodes for Krark-Torrik. Like that would have been really cool. But from what we did get, like the fights and stuff, like specifically Krark-Torrik and stuff, man, so good, like so good. You know, it's like we got a ton of like I really think the best dragon fight out of all the ones that we've had is Krark-Torrik. I really think so. Like Suwan doesn't even compare to that, in my opinion, because Suwan gets introduced and then in the same expansion they get defeated. Like Suwan gets defeated, and in my opinion that's not as good as having, like, we knew about Krark-Torrik. Krark-Torrik was a creature we saw in Guild Wars 1. We didn't know what he looked like or what he could do or what he really was. We saw his back, right? But then going into Guild Wars 2, we have the book that's about him, about his awakening, right? And with Glint, right? We hear all this stuff, so we know about Glint, you know, the connection to him with Glint and stuff. And then you get, you know, the branded in actual Guild Wars 2. You get the brand, and you get all the stuff, you know, fighting them and Ascalon and stuff like that. Then we get the going into Path of Fire. We get all the stuff there that happens with Krark-Torrik, like Balthazar, you know, Krark-Torrik in the background. Then we go to season 4, and he kind of disappears for a little bit, right? And it's kind of like just away. And then when he comes back, we really fight him, but then we like don't defeat him at first, and we lose really badly, and then we go to defeat him. Like, it's really cool. Like, if you look at like just Krark-Torrik's saga of like from the point that we meet him the first time in the story to every part after that, it's really cool. Like, he has like a really cool like a lot of story about him. And that's why like he's still like my favorite of the like all the dragons. Like that you fight, because he just has this like really long saga about him where there's so much information, you know. Okay, so I hate this in this map. I don't know, in this expansion, it's like you try to pick something up and you don't actually pick it up, and it's like, okay, what was the point? Like I'm getting this, but I'm not actually handling void magic because it didn't actually pick it up. See what I'm saying? So now I have this. Yeah, and then I'm down. It's really fucking annoying, so... yeah. Gotta be careful with that, guys. I'm gonna help with the Ice Brood one, which is over there. Hey, just kill the Goliath. He's gonna drop a couple of those for you. You know, and if you compare it to like the others, for example, like the length of time they had, like Zhaitan is actually like story-wise and like the amount of stuff that like is, you know, that deals with Zhaitan, like he gets the whole core game about him, right? And it's like a lot of people deal with undead, and there's a lot of like story steps. Oh, this is actual food. This is concentration. Chance to gain might on critical. Yeah, this part right here, I really hate this part. It's very unnecessary. It's like, just bring Logan in. Oh, is Navan fighting as Kunaving? Oh, that's cool. I like that. But then, you know, Mordremoth had like, I would say like an expansion and 1.5 seasons of the Living World, because season 1 was about Mordremoth, but we don't actually deal with Mordremoth, right? Or like any of its minions really. Like there's a couple of things that happen like here and there, I feel like, that, you know, maybe has to do with that, but overall it's not really alright, Mordremoth, that's the one. Okay.
We filled the crystals, Commander, but they're still coming.
We're finished. No. I brought some friends. Where's Tix? Tix hasn't appeared anymore. Has he appeared for anyone else? And it's like airship, Tix's airship? Because I didn't imagine that, right? That was there. I've seen it multiple times, but it doesn't appear. So I guess that's like a thing that happens once in a while, or just in the story maybe, or something. I don't know. Zipline! Woo! We're coming for you, and I love that we get that big ship.
3,
2, 1, fire! And they all fire. Yeah! Pew 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 pew! Bam! All right, I'm making a waypoint. Making a waypoint. Making a waypoint. Ta-da!
Meet me at the temple.
Cool. I have my own waypoint. So that's right here. So if I click on it, I can teleport it. But as soon as I do, you can only use it one time. As soon as you do that, it disappears. So you can only use one time, and then it has a 10-minute cooldown. 10-minute cooldown because it's 600 seconds. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't read it. Let me get the thingy here. All right, guys, let's see if this works. Let's see if we can make it. Oh, there's another one over here. We have 2 stations. Okay. Look at all these sky scales. It's fucking hilarious. A lot of them don't have any skins on. Oh, is it maybe because of my model limit? Is that why it's just showing the base limit, the base model or whatever? Because they all look the same. So I'm like, that's kind of weird.
Look. The world is empty. A landscape of shattered dreams and death. And all due to me. Zuan! It can end here. It doesn't need...
Off sky scales? Why? Bro, I can't see. Look at this.
She's luring the void toward the temple again. If I don't stop it, you'll
Okay, the first attack you're supposed to avoid with your...
hold this area while I'm gone.
Oh, she was supposed to slam down, but she doesn't. Yeah, this is so hard to target. So I gotta do this to target her properly. Oh, CC. CC, CC, CC. Yeah, wow, CC. Draw the CC. Did we get her? I think we got it. Yeah, we got the CC. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can make this, guys. Oh my god, look at these effects. Oh no. Ah! Jump. Oh no, I didn't know when to jump. I couldn't see. Everyone get up. Everyone get up. Let's do some barrier for everyone. Oh, she's almost at 80% already. Holy crap. Holy crap, people are pissed. They're like, it's been a week. I want my turtle. Like, I need my turtle. Ah! I couldn't see because I have to be zoomed in. Oh, 80%.
Only emptiness. And now you must join it.
In the beginning, there's only emptiness. And now you must join it. Alright. I hate the wisp thing, but that's okay. Oh, I'm not a wisp. Yay!
I don't want to hurt you.
Oh.
Reach deep inside, and you will feel the emptiness already growing.
Focus Thorn Hearts. Where are they? Oh god, I can't see, so I have to actually read the names. Oh, that's really fucking annoying. There's too many models, too many. I should have maybe put the alacrity thing on. I didn't do that. Corpse Knitter, Abomination. I don't know what the Thornhearts do. Does anyone know what they do that everyone hates them so much? Do they like protect their allies or heal them or something? Thorn? Where? Oh, there it is. T! T! Oh, T doesn't work anymore. That's okay. Protected. Launches artillery. I don't know what it does. Nice. Okay, Suwan is back. Can we attack her?
This is a blessing.
Is she vulnerable?
Close your eyes and
Oh no,
feel it
heights.
wash over you.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna use my waypoint.
Kill me now.
That's it! You get to use your waypoint. Boom, right back.
Run! She's about to snap at you!
She's about to snap at you. Everyone get up. Everyone get up. What are you doing? That's okay. That's just
Coming from her tail. Try attack me.
her tail. Okay, let's go. Tail, tail, tail.
Tsunami.
Tail, tail, tail. Tail, tail, tail. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Ah! Tail, tail, tail. Oh, look at that. We're burning that tail really fast. Boom, done. Stay clear of her mouth. Ah, no! Alright, perfect. We're already on the right side. Yeah, perfect. She comes to us. It's great. I love that.
Watch her mouth. Ask, don't let it hit you.
There we go. I gotta, like I said, I gotta target it. It looks like garbage, guys. I'm sorry, but that's the only way I can probably. Ooh, CC, CC. Let's do this. That's all the CC I have. Did we do it? I think we got it. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah. See, I can't. And everything's slippery. And I'm targeting this fucking bird the whole time. Do you see that? Some kind of random fucking bird that's in here. I'm targeting him the whole time. Ah! I wasn't paying attention. Because of that stupid bird. Nice. Nice. Tail, tail, tail. Tail to tail, 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 tail. Eh. Where's the tail? Oh, it's still there. Shit, I'm an idiot. Hold on. Yes, okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Tsunami. Okay, we can go back over on this side. Get her! Get her! Do it! No, 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 no! Oh. That attack always gets me. Always gets me. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get her down. Let's get her down. 66%. Targeting up. I don't know where I'm looking. First person shooter. Ah! Can't do it with these effects. Yes! Yes, break bar. Do it. CC. CC that bitch. CC that bitch.
You cannot afford the Undertaker.
Did we get it? Did we get her to 60? Yep, there it is. Oh! Alright, now we gotta defeat enemies.
Oh my goodness.
There's so... Look at this. Like, you're supposed to know what the fuck you're doing in this. It's literally, I'm just using abilities and I'm just using long range AoE abilities. That's all I can do. And then I go for the hands. You want to go for the hands because you want to collect the energies.
I'm forming a weapon for you. It's nearly ready.
And probably attack while you're doing that. Okay. And then just use the spears. Choo 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 spear spear. I'm not throwing my spear. Why not? No one knows. Alright. Let's go.
Please, leave here before you are all destroyed.
Yay!
Zuan, everything you do, we will always have an
What is
answer
the
for it.
achievement here? Oh, whatever.
She's
I don't
traveling
care.
north. Destroy them before it's too late. I will go after her.
CC. Oh yeah, that's right. Oops. I still. Oh my god, it's gonna take me forever to go down. I thought I still had the Legion thingy, but because I got. Oh, that I can't even do that. Okay. All right. Other CC then, I guess. Oh god. Alright, they're doing a lot better. You gotta kill them at the same time.
We have to do this. Your desires are but a mirage, and behind them lurks oblivion.
I'm doing like, right now, I'm doing like 25k damage to her. Like I can say, well, not right now, but, or to this guy, whatever. It's Adrian, right? Is that his name, Adrian? The Staff Master or whatever that was called? Staff Master Adrian. Oh wow, we overtook them. Oh shit, I didn't even realize it. Don't panic, they have 23 seconds. Yeah, they got it. They got it. They got it. They got it. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Battle at the top. I've
Never seen such bravery. I don't know why he says that. It's really strange.
Look out!
Look out! Go, 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 go. CC and attack and whatever. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ah, she got me. God damn it. Stupid bitch.
She's about to send in another tsunami.
Oh my god, I can't fucking talk.
If we stand together,
I can't target her. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god.
and you will
I was like, what is she doing? And then I realized, like, I'm really. Oh, her tail again. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. We're doing okay. We're not doing bad, but this is still gonna be tight, even if. Oh my god, really? It moved over to the other side? Damn it. This I can target. Like, this one I don't have a problem targeting. Right, like that is okay to target. Oh, well, most of the time. I say that and I was like, no.
passing the bubbles from her tail.
Are you kidding me? Tail again? See the fucking RNG, dude. Fucking boosh. Ow. Oh wait, is it not tail time? Okay, it's not. Pray for CC. I'm praying for CC. Pray for CC, everyone. Can I target her like this? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, I'm really bad because that targeting is just really bad for Spectre. Okay, if I do this. When tsunamis run on this side. Can we get a CC, please? I really want a CC phase right now.
Burst the bubbles before they get too high.
So the shield does what? Incoming damage reduced. Okay. I'm gonna keep attacking this because we're at 2% away from a.
Yes, it's working. She was casting the
Oh,
bubbles
nice!
with
They
her
got the
tail.
tail, and then they can stay at the same time. Yeah, get that 2%, guys. Get that 2%. Do it right now.
There was an ocean of void, and you are already
Oh crap! I didn't realize what she was doing. I'm gonna use my jade bot.
bombardment. Just like the last time. You'll have to trust me. Need to set those impact sites.
Okay, split up into the impact
Stand around
sites.
the impact site. I'll protect you.
I'm a wisp. Yay!
Do not fear.
Ow!
your state.
I'm
You are
thrown
not
into.
dead. Only
Oh wow.
disembodied,
Okay.
with
Look at that. I got
senses
lucky.
heightened.
I got lucky, guys. I didn't fall all the way to the ground. Yay! Yay! Whee! All right, there we go. Nice. Get that thorn hard. All right, come on. Am I like the only one attacking? Like, where's everyone else? No, okay, there's a couple of people there. That's not nice. Whoa. Okay, I don't even know what happened. Oh, Drobird said thank you. He's really one of the memories. That's really funny. Was it Drewbird? Was it Drewbird or Drobird? It's Drewbird. I don't know why I said Drobird. Drewbird! Thank you! Yeah, the dead need to wait.
Close your eyes and feel it wash over.
Ah, okay. Waypoint.
Good to be fighting
There
with
is
you
an
again.
ocean of void.
Good to be fighting with you again. Yeah, Logan. We have time for pleasantries right now. Good to see you, friend. Whoa. Alright.
Stay clear of the tail.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me?
Her tail again.
Hey, chick, go after her tail again. Where's her tail? It's not... Really? Wow, I got smacked and pushed around. Wow. Okay. Rude. Fucking rude, dude. That has not happened to me in a, like, long time.
Void is all that is, and all that must be.
We're not gonna make this, because we have one more face split to do, and that's...
She was casting the bubbles with her
I don't know.
tail.
I'm gonna try my best, but it's not looking good. It's like we just need to get a couple of break bars, I think.
He's poisoning me.
I can't target her. Yeah, I should really think about taking something else for this. CC. Oh, I didn't grab CC, but that's okay. I have my own CC.
Look out! She's about to send in another tsunami.
Get on the side. Oh my god, look at all these fuckers that are gonna... Washed away!
Quick! Free them from those bubbles!
Come on, give us that... Give us the next phase. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Careful!
Yes, nice. She should be invulnerable. Oh, what? I thought we made it. Does she heal whenever she bet this about? Okay, there we go.
Whirlpool! Look out! They're stuck! Help them now, or she'll get the upper hand.
help these poor folks up.
Not again. Hold on tight. Look, fragments of energy. Grab some. They'll empower us. Be careful. Some are corrupted.
Some are corrupted. What am I supposed to do about that? Instructions, please. Ow.
Keep that energy flowing toward me.
Uh.
I'm nearly ready with another spear for you.
We still have a whole nother fucking phase, guys.
Help me.
I'm gonna go south. I've never gone there.
So, listen to me. Fight it. It's me, Maureen.
Ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Crystal and Fury, Fire and Conflagration, Frost and Deception.
The void will never beat us if we stand together.
The end is the beginning, and the beginning will be nothingness.
It also makes me, you know, these domains of these dragons, right? Like, at some point they were good. They were good dragons. Were their domains the same back then? Like, was it still Crystal and Fury for Cockatoric, or was it something else? Like, was it still like Frost and Deception for Jormag, or was it something like, what's the opposite of Deception? Honesty? I don't know. I don't know what the opposite would be of Deception, but you know, were they the opposite, right? Yeah, we're gonna make it. We're not gonna make it.
And you will feel the emptiness already growing.
Another failed attempt. It's really shitty. Like, I just don't get it. I honestly don't. I don't know what needs to change on this. Slow. We only have a minute left. Alright, burn it. Burn it. Burn it. Burn it. Burn it. Fucking burn it! Want to buy DBS, yeah, exactly. And the beginning will be nothingness. Alright, we've defeated him. I just need to Ice Brood and the Branded. I guess I'm working towards something, I guess, right? At least it's something. Yeah. Burn. Like, we can get 20%. 20% in the next 20 seconds is 1% per second. And then the tail happens. And we're like, yeah, that's what we want. Be careful. This is a good attempt. I mean, this is the closest I've ever gotten. Of course, the tail. Yeah.
Yes, it's working. She was casting the bubbles from her tail.
All right. Well.
It's taken too long, and I'm just.
Goodbye. Woo!
All of you, the void's starting to take hold again. Get back to the quarry before you're totally blocked off.
Oh, I'm in the Void Storm. Whee! I wanted to kill myself. Yeah, well, you know, I don't know. That's been the best attempt I've had so far, but it's still very disappointing. It's just, I don't get it. Bam! That's what I get. Oh, man. All right, that was something. So there you go, guys. I tried it again. Really, really good. Whatever. So, obviously, I'm not going to attempt that again. So, I'll wait until they do more adjustments. I think there's going to be adjustments coming to it. I don't know if they're going to, quote-unquote, nerf it, but I just feel like the RNG needs to change. I don't know if I feel as strongly like that other person where they're like, stupid design. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I like RNG and stuff, but if it's in a more controlled environment, I think it works a lot better. Like fractals, like raids, those things that you can control a lot better. Right? But whatever. Suspicious vagrant over there. The character model limit is like really annoying, so turning on medium. Because I hate not seeing anyone around me. It's really jarring a little bit. All right, guys, I'm doing strikes. If anyone's interested in joining me for strikes, let me know. I'm gonna be doing strikes. What is it? Kaining Overlook for turtle, easy. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the ones that are here. That are in End of Dragons, the 4 of them. And I'm going to attempt the 4th one, I don't know. So, if you guys are interested, if not, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to run Alacrity on this. Yeah, I'm not going to go full healing. I'm just going to go Alacrity. And then I need the boon one. This one's really nice with like the boons that you get on it. Because you have a chance to get Alacrity, but you also get Alacrity automatically. Or like you get whatever boon you don't have yet. Oh, okay. If all the boons are granted, it grants might. So with Aegis though, Aegis goes away so quickly. You get hit by an attack or anything. I don't know why it's showing me that I have a speed boost, but I'm running at like no extra speed, so I'm like... 7%. Yeah, it's... I don't know, man. I know that, like, yesterday Chicken wanted to argue with me that, no, the fight is fine the way it is. I just don't think the fight is fine the way it is. I really don't. If it takes 2 hours to prepare and to make a group, and really it's just, like, luck of the draw whether you can finish it or not, there seems to be something wrong with that fight, in my opinion. It's as simple as that. Like, I don't even need to, like, look... I don't know. It's just, I don't know. We got those break bars in the beginning. We got a lot of break bars, so we ended up getting a ton of break bar like damage in there in the beginning. So the beginning was really fast, but then in the middle, between the 60 and the 20%, I want to say, because there was that 40% where everyone transforms into like the wisps or whatever. It's that phase, right? I think at 40. But I think between the 60 and 20%, we did not get once a break bar. And DPS in that period of time was really slow. Because in the beginning, remember how I was like, wow, we're already at 80%. And that was like in a matter of like 2 minutes. And that was great, right? And I'm just like, oh shit, that's really quick, right? But then from that point on, we didn't get any more break bars. And then it's like, okay. And then it's like at the very end, we get like one more break bar. I think it was like by like right after 20% or something. Didn't we get like one break bar? No. It was like right before 20% or something. We got a break bar. Yeah, I think it was like right before 20% we got a break bar. But it's just like, I don't know. Like, it just seems not like a good design in my opinion. I don't know. You know, and everyone wants to like argue about it, but I'm like, well, I don't know. I just feel like no one's having fun with it. You know, the ones that have finished it, you know, and that's also the thing. A lot of the people that finished it, that did make it, they're moving on. They're not going back to it because they understand what a pain in the ass it is. So they don't want to do that again, right? So it's like you're kind of alienating even those people that have done it. So, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they're you know, the thing is, we can argue all we want as the player base, but if we don't give anything constructive to ArenaNet, they're just going to do whatever they want anyways. And that's ArenaNet. ArenaNet has never gone out explicitly and done exactly what the player base has asked for. They have fixed things, but they've fixed it usually in their own way. Like I said, I never thought about the biting thing. The biting thing has now made me going from failing at 20% to failing at like 15%. Great. I just got a 5% increase because of that on my record. You know, I don't know how everyone else's, but so we'll have to see. I think they're going to make changes to it, and it's not going to stay the same. I really doubt it's going to change that. It's going to stay the same. I know there's people that are advertising for it, that are fighting for that. I just don't think that's going to happen because there's too many people that are just not used to this type of stuff. Really? Well, you know, and I don't know. Is it multiple things, or is it just it's like, I understand that some people feel that way. Just to me, the one thing that's standing out to me is the last meta event, the first one in Saitong, that was like really bugged. I've tried that multiple times. I think it's fixed now, but it was bugging out for me. How do you mean? How's their attitude just like BDO? Yeah, well, I don't know. I think they're trying to they don't want to make huge changes to this encounter because they don't want to make it too easy, I think is what it is. So they're like, we're gonna do the bite thing, and we'll see how that goes. If that doesn't fix it, we'll do something else. Like, if they completely drop it and they don't update it at all, then I can completely agree with you. But I think they're trying to do it like slowly and not like super like change it a lot, like do a bunch of changes. Now, one thing that I really like with ArenaNet, like, I would love for them to communicate a little bit more, right? They always talk about how they want to be more transparent and they want to talk about these things and they want to do all these things, but then they never do those. And, you know, I don't blame the game at all, but I blame them as a company on that, right? Because oh, that's an interesting thought. Yeah, they could do tiers too. Yeah. Yeah, give you like up to like 5 minutes extra or whatever, and then you get like the least amount. Yeah, that's an interesting. They do that for strikes, right? For the Icebrood Saga strikes, they have that. They don't have that for the End of Dragon strikes, but like, I don't know. My thought process is like, you know, ArenaNet talks about they want to be so transparent. It's like, then be more transparent. What is it that you're looking to do? What is it, you know, communicate with us. What are the changes that you're trying to do? How are you balancing? Like, balance changes, they usually do like a post like a week before the balance changes. But like, tell us what it is that the feedback, what are you reading? What are you interpreting these bugs that we're reporting? What is it that you're working on? You know, I would really like them to be more like, I was kind of expecting a post today because it's Tuesday, and I was kind of expecting them to do a post where they're like, okay guys, you know, it's been a week, the release has come out, we have heard your bugs, and we're looking to fixing them. But we're not getting any communication, and that always puts such a bad light on ArenaNet for me, you know, because it's like, are they fixing it, or are they working on leaving everything behind and making something new? Because they've done both. Right? They've done both of those things where there's certain things that are completely bugged that they never fixed, and they kind of moved on and never fixed the bugs because they couldn't care less and they want to make, you know, new content. or they go back and fix certain things, and they've done that before as well. So it's like, I don't know, I just want them to communicate more. Like, that's my thing, you know? It's like, okay, you did the, you know, explain to us why you did the bite thing. Give us an explanation. Say that, you know, say exactly what I said, for example. Tell us that, you know, we didn't want to do a huge change because we didn't want to make it too easy. We want it to be still challenging for you guys, so we made a small adjustment, and we'll be watching the encounter as it goes on. And if we still realize that majority of players cannot finish it, we will be looking at the encounter. Like, communicate with the people, because, and I think that is why the community, the Guild Wars 2 community, is so quick in freaking out and setting everything ablaze and like putting everything on fire, because they don't get communication, right? You know, silence is worse than saying something, I think. You know, even if you say the wrong thing, at least you're communicating, at least you're saying something. And that's what I'm missing from ArenaNet. I did see the patch. Well, I saw the patch notes from today, and the only thing that changed in this fight in the meta in the Dragon's End was the bite mechanic. That's not supposed to happen as often. But yeah, I don't know. I just really want ArenaNet to, like, did they write anything on the on that actual post? Hold on. Yeah, they literally just put the bug fixes. I'm like, give me some explanation as to how are you doing the bug fixes, or what other bugs you're working on. Like, I get you're showing the bug fixes, but like, communicate to us. What is the other stuff the developers are looking at? You know what I mean? Like, not everything has to be a fucking company secret. You know what I mean? That's what drives me nuts, because it just says, fix a server crash related to the remote-controlled Jade bots. Fixed an issue in which the final fight timer for the Aetherblade Assault meta event did not properly synchronize with the event, causing random failures in the encounter. Now, that wasn't the only bug in that encounter, right? So right here would be communication of, we're also looking at this other bug. The other bug that happens is where the cannons, you break their bar, but they don't actually become vulnerable. Their shields stay up. As far as I know, that's still in there. Have they fixed that? Is that something? Maybe it's one of the other ones in the hundreds of things that they just, these bugs that they have just randomly fixed. I don't know if that still happens. But yeah, I don't know. There's just like, if you look at the only communication they have done so far since the release is bug fixes, with no explanation as to what other bugs they're looking at or whatever, right? Fix the map collision issue, fix the server crash, fix the crash related to the Jadebot recycler mods. Are you looking at actually making them work? Because they don't work. The recycler modules do not work. Are you looking at those or not? Like, can I put this away now? Because I'd rather have my other one in. Because this one doesn't work. So I'll put my other module in that I have while you fix this. If you're not going to fix it, I'm going to sell it. Because I don't need it. It doesn't work. Then it says, fix the bug in which the final boss of the battle for the Jade Sea meta event was performing its bite attack more often than intended, including potentially chaining multiple bite sequences in a row. So it doesn't do that anymore. We did see that, and that's obvious, but it's like, are you working on other stuff? Like, you know, and that's the argument that I had yesterday, because I talked to, you know, again, like, Chicken yesterday wanted to really defend the point of, like, leave the event the way it is. People are learning it, people are getting it, and it's only been a week. But, like, that's kind of the point, though. You know, you got to think of, like, disabled players. You got to think of people that maybe don't speak English. Like, they can't organize groups. Like, if there's someone that doesn't speak English that's in the map and they're organizing the groups, maybe they don't know what's happening. Maybe they're younger players, right? Maybe this is like a 10, 12-year-old that doesn't understand how to make a build properly and they're just playing for fun, like, you know, it's those things where I'm just like, this character looks really cool, by the way. I looked over at him like multiple times. That's the legendary armor, some of it, but that's the one from season 4. I really like this guy. He looks cool. That's awesome. And you can't make the meta event, you know, where you need 50 people that are ready for strikes, right? You can't have strike setups. You can't have like those types of things, raid setups, fractal setups, whatever. Like, you can't expect that out of people, because the majority of open world players they might not play those things. They don't play those structured end game instance content, right? A lot of them don't care to do that. You know, the thing is, ArenaNet has created over the last 10 years this atmosphere of catering to more casuals, right? They've concentrated on just the story for the last few years. They haven't really, you know, they left raids behind, they left fractals behind. Like, we haven't gotten any updates to those. World vs. World, you know, has been waiting for the Alliance update for like 2.5 years now. PvP gets balance updates, but it hasn't really seen any like significant changes made to it. There's so many things that they have just like, you know, DRMs are like, we don't even talk about those anymore. Visions of the Past, we don't even know what that is anymore. Like, dungeons are not a thing anymore. So like, you know, they've abandoned so many of these things, and for skill yet mashed them in a sequence because they forced a raid in our face. And that's the thing, you know, you're expecting all these, like, over the years you have really catered to the casual players, but now you're forcing all of these casual players to run into this raid wall, right? Into this like T4 fractal / strike / raid wall where they have to have those setups for the last meta. They don't need it for any other. The other metas are fine, just that one. And that, you know, and then on top of all of that, you lock one of the major features of the game, of the expansion, behind that wall. And that's a bit jarring, right? That's a bit concerning, and a bit unfair, I want to call that too, right? It's not fair that you have catered for the last 10 years to this casual group of people, only to just say, well, too bad, you can't be casual anymore. You have to be, like, you know, strike ready in order to get in there. And I call it strike because I feel like strikes are between raids and fractals, maybe, in a sense of, like, getting your setup, getting your rotation correct, I feel like. So it sucks a little bit. Well, my thing is, like, I just need, like I said, would you feel better if they communicated better? Would you feel better if they said to you, if they put out a post that said, we understand that a majority of the players can't finish the meta, and we're looking into it. We're going to be changing it. Would that make you feel better? Would that give you a little bit more faith? Because I feel like it would give me a little bit more faith. Because again, it goes back to the communication thing. ArenaNet does not communicate enough with their player base. They do not. They talk about, you know, they think communication is all the fluff, all the we communicate. We have live streams every week on Twitch, right? That's what they consider communication. It's like, okay, well, you talk to developers about how fun it was to make this creature, or make this event, or make this whatever. But that's not the actual communication we need. We need communication on the things. What are you fixing? What are you improving? What are you changing? Like, that's the type of communication we do, and they don't do those, like, ever. And I've been talking about this since the first beta events, because I've been asking for more communication since those betas, because we didn't really get a lot. So and that's fair too, you know, and that's fair too. There's been updates and there hasn't really been, but like I said, I think they're trying to take it easy. They don't want to make it too easy, because they want their meta event to be challenging, right? But And I get that viewpoint, but then also I don't know what the rewards are, but everyone is like, oh, well, you definitely got to increase the rewards for it because the rewards aren't good. So it's like, compared to Dragonstorm, for example, Dragonstorm is really hard to fail. I did Dragonstorm randomly. I ran in there. There was, when we first started, there was 10 of us. By the end of it, maybe there was 20 of us that did it. And there was no sweat. There was no panic whatsoever. We did it. It's way shorter, first of all, of a meta event, and it gives Memories of Arene or whatever, which is needed to make the legendary weapon, the new ones. I think it gives better loot, and it gives chances of like rare weapons and stuff as well. So, and it's much quicker. You can just jump in there, you get it done in like 20-30 minutes, and you're good, and you move out of it, right? And I'm not saying that's what we should strive for, but when you have these, that is what it competes with. The new meta event competes with all the other ones. So you have to make it comparable to those in terms of effort, in terms of, like easiness to complete and stuff. And they're not doing that. And that's the thing. I'm telling you right now, once everyone has their turtle, they're not going to go back to that event because they realize what a pain in the ass it is to organize. It takes 2 hours to organize and the loot sucks. So what's the point in doing it when they can do Dragonstorm instead, or go do Fractals, or go do Tarier, or go do Dragon Stand, or Dragon's Fall, like the other dragon maps, for more for easier completion. Like they're kind of biting themselves in the ass by making it so hard. I get wanting hard content, but keep that reserved for the strikes. Keep that reserved for the Fractals that hopefully you're working on, the rates that you're hopefully working on. We don't know because there's no communication. We don't know what they're working on. We have no idea what's coming next. So, but and that's exactly it right there. You have 2 people already out of my, we have 6 viewers. Okay. 2 people already saying they're not going to do it once they finish it. Like, no, you will beat it. I'll make sure. I'm giving this more time, but there's gonna come a time where I'm gonna get really fucking pissed off that I still haven't finished it, and I'm gonna like do it over and over, and I'm gonna drag you with me. I'm like, you're coming with me, and we're gonna do this right now. I'm gonna give them more time, benefit of the doubt kind of thing. I know it's only been a week. I know there's a bazillion and one bugs that they have to fix. I know that the whole community is ablaze, and they're trying to like, figure stuff out. Like, it's only been a week. Okay, I will say that. It's only been a week. So I'm gonna give them more time. Like, a couple more weeks. Maybe. And, if they don't do anything significant until then I'm gonna, like, I don't know, I'm gonna sit there and just try to do it and try to see if I can't find, like, a raid guild that's gonna do it or something. Like a T4 Fractal guild that's like all really and they're gonna run it or something. Like Evo, right? When Evo runs like Triple Trouble or whatever, like waiting for that one guild that just like is gonna run that meta for people to run through. Because there's gonna be some kind of guild that's gonna take it upon themselves to run other people through. And I love that about the community, right? That's the great thing about this community. And that's gonna happen. But I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to do that event. Why would I do that event? Give me one good reason why I should go do that meta event. There's no good reason. All the other rewards, like all the rewards, I'm guessing they probably, the event. I heard about that. I heard about Heartstuck. That's true. I did hear about that. Yeah. So see, there's already a guild that's trying to do it. And apparently they already have it figured out. So I'm guessing these drop from the event, right? I'm guessing these drop. There probably is a chance to drop these. If not, they really should. But you can get these with doing strikes. So what's the fucking point in doing the meta event? There's no point. Once you finish it, once you have a turtle, there's no fucking point in doing it. So yeah, I don't think people are gonna run it unless it has better rewards and is easier to complete. Because for me, and this is something that I don't know how other people feel about this. For me, big meta events are not about necessarily the like getting set up and stuff, right? Like getting the right the right people in the group and having a squad and getting those prepared. I think meta events are more about the time investment. Like Dragon's Stand and Dragonfall, like those are time investments. Dragon's End is a 2-hour time investment. You have to go in there, you have to complete all kinds of events around the map, then you have to do the escort missions, then you have to do the crystal stuff, then you have to go up there, and then you actually do the fight, right? And it's a 2-hour investment in really like getting to that point where you have that, where you get a reward, right? But it's like, that's what meta events should be about. It should be about the time investment. It should be like, if you invest those 2 hours, you should be guaranteed to get something. I've invested probably at this point, I've done it a dozen times. So I've invested 24 hours of my life into getting 13,000 experience points each time that I've done it, right? So it's like, I've gotten like, one of my masteries levels. I leveled up one of my masteries by doing Dragon's End. That's it. Like, that's really shitty. And even if I were to win, is it really worth the time investment? I don't know. They got abused. Why did they get abused? Because people were jealous? Like, were they just being assholes because they hadn't finished it or something? I mean, obviously, people have finished it. I see turtles everywhere now, right? There's a turtle right there. Right, this person obviously finished it. That person obviously finished it. People are finishing it, but I don't think it's enough. And like I said, and if you lock a major part, a major feature, because let's get real, End of Dragons doesn't have that many features. We got skiffs, which, unless you fish, that's not really that exciting, right? Or unless you hang out with all your friends all the time, that's not really that exciting. We got fishing, again, not for everyone. So skiffs and fishing really, we got the arbor revitalization. I mean, that doesn't really do anything, right? It's just an outpost you get to go back to. Okay. And then the Jade Bot. I guess the Jade Bot is probably the Jade Bot is, I think, in my opinion, the biggest feature out of the entire expansion, because it interacts with every part of your game, really. The items that I get recycled. It's bugged, but should get recycled. The junk items I get a waypoint, personal waypoint. I get easier gliding. I get reach, like all kinds of stuff. You can modify it to do all kinds of different things. So that's like the big feature. And then you have the turtle, which is the other big feature. But you lock it behind the meta event. So I think that, you would think something that comes with the expansion, like someone buys the expansion, they see the turtle on the, and I'm gonna say that part of this is actually Mukluk. Mukluk has, there's a video, you can go on Reddit, he had a long rant, but this is pretty much what he said, and I completely agree with him. He says, you have this big feature on your box, right? On the box that you buy, it has a big siege turtle and says, oh, get a siege turtle. And then you lock it behind this meta event that is incredibly hard to do, and you need to have like raid setups, and you need to have like perfect setups. And then there's also a factor of luck, right? The RNG and like when the break bar happens and when the bite happens and when the tail happens, like that's all RNG, right? And this major feature of the expansion is locked behind that. That sucks. Like, that's not good, right? It's like gets people frustrated because they're like, I want to play this game, but then they don't. Now, it turns a lot of people off. I mean, it would turn me off, right? Like, I'm gonna continue doing it, but I'm like I'm not a casual player. I'm a hardcore player. Now, there's a ton of casual players. There's a ton of players that come and go and whatever. They don't constantly play this game. They don't, they don't do the hard end game stuff. They role play or whatever, but they still want to kind of do the meta events and stuff. And there are maybe never, like, it's gonna take them a long time to get there. That kind of sucks. Yeah, the tail thing is still, well, that's the thing. That's what, you know, that is one of the big arguments, is that the tail is RNG. The tail is RNG. So whenever the tail happens, it's RNG. So if you have terrible luck, the tail might constantly come up like you had it every 5 seconds. And then that's no DPS. So that's why you like end up failing it, because the tail comes up too many times. And that's why I said, like, my solution to it was not necessarily get rid of the RNG, but have a threshold. If it hits that threshold of, let's say, 3 times in a row, you then automatically get a break bar. Like the tail can only happen 3 times in a row. And if it happens 3 times in a row, you automatically get a break bar because it happened 3 times in a row. Like, that's what I feel like should happen. Or, you know, whatever the threshold. I mean, just like, I'm throwing out a number, but, you know, just make it easier for people to a work around the RNG a little bit. It's like, I get the need for RNG. I get that you... I don't know. I don't get the need for an RNG, but I get that RNG adds like this layer of difficulty that's uncontrollable, and that makes it maybe interesting in a weird way, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah. So I don't know. I really don't know. And that's okay. Like I said, I think difficult content should be locked behind instance stuff. The strike mission can be as difficult as they want it to be. There is a...
faster and quieter.
How can I get in there? There's a drone vent. How do I get in there?
This is a place of refuge.
Oh wait, there's a workbench. Where's the workbench? Above me? Yes, it is. Let's go. Let's go through that vent. I want to see what I can do in that vent. Like, I don't know. It's those simple things. I think RNG for big fights like this sucks. And oh, I always forget that there's teleporters that I have to take. I'm like, oh, I gotta get up, so I fly. It's like, no. Like RNG, and then I think difficult content should be locked, like really difficult content. You can make a difficult meta event, but just making it impossible to finish for anyone or for a majority of the players. Oh, how do I fly it? Is there a console to fly around with this thing? Look at this guy. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this module in because this recycler module does not work. It's bugged. Don't get it, guys. Don't get the recycler because it's bugged. Kind of sucks, but whatever. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. That's not a good idea.
Wait, this book. This is
smut. Yes. Mr. Goldclaw gave me a whole bundle for the library.
Is it good smut at least?
Alright, well, let's do some strikes. I want to do some strikes, so whoever wants to join, you're more than welcome to. I will be finding some strikes. Daily Shiver Peaks. Daily Aether Blades. Well, look at that. I'll join right in. Oh, maybe they already finished this. Well. There's a Spectre, you want it? Hi. Hi. Oh, okay. We're just going in. Okay, apparently I don't. It doesn't matter what I'm carrying. Well, I have alacrity, so play whatever. Okay, got it. That's really annoying. We had that too with ours. Ours was like the
Spend a few years in the mist. You meet the most fascinating people.
Yeah, we had that too, where the tail was like, of course, like we were like hoping that we would get a break bar and be able to do a ton of damage, but instead it was the tail, obviously. So it was just kind of stupid. Oh, there's a Vindicator here. I love it. I see that dodge ability. I'm like, jealous. Ow. Oh, really? Wait, what? We were in the same... You were in there with me? I didn't even realize you were there. Is that how low we got it? To 7%? I didn't even realize that's how low it came. No. I don't think ours got to 7% though.
Please, I can't lose again.
Like we got to like barely under 20 because we had what? We had like not even a minute left by the time we got to 20%. Like by the time we had finished the split and we had just come back to fight her at 20%. So I don't think we were in the same group, but ours, I mean, I think all the encounters go pretty much the same nowadays. I'm gonna be honest, like at this point I think a lot of them just go kind of the same. Oh, okay, we have Scarlets. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we didn't even get to that. Our DPS wasn't that good. Oops, that is the wrong one. I meant to do the...
How did you...
You know what's really funny? As far as I can tell, the strike missions don't have a time limit. So they're forcing a time limit on the meta event, but not the strike missions. Which the strike, like... And this is really not a point of argument, but strike missions are supposed to be harder, right? They're supposed to be harder, but they don't even give you a time limit on that. You're all gonna die, fuckers! You died. I love seeing it. No, people have to learn those mechanics. Once they realize that that's what happens, they'll get it. But it's just funny because you guys know it happened to me what, twice I think in the one stream. Yeah. All right. Yeah, take a breather. I know it's very frustrating, and it's very. I totally get it. I totally understand it. The frustration, I get it. But, you know, it's just find other things to do. I mean, I guess, I know that it sucks that you can't get your turtle and stuff. I totally get it. Trust me, I'm just as frustrated about it. I would love to have my turtle, and I can't have my turtle. But yeah, just find other things to do, you know, and work on that. Like this strike isn't even as hard as that meta event. So it's like, does that feel right? Like, to me, that doesn't feel right. Like, this strike should be harder than that meta event. But I'm honestly not playing as good right now on this, and we're easily doing this strike. And we have 2 people that are dead, and we're still doing this. Well, look at those giant birds, holy crap. That's hilarious. That reminded me of like Lord of the Rings, where he calls those giant eagles. Ah! Alright, that's getting shot at, so you don't want to be in there. There you go. They all figured it out. Look at that. All it took was one mistake. Okay. I can't target her. Ja, ja, ja. But I'm glad I can get the, at least I can get a lot of rewards with doing strikes. Because like I said, the strikes aren't super hard to do, to be honest. And they're good. So if you guys want to learn strikes, you're more than welcome to join me. Or just watch me and hang out, you know, whatever. You don't have to be in the team. But as you can see, this is a fairly easy strike. This is probably even easier than the Shiver Peak Pass, I want to say. Like, this feels... I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not quite. Ooh, I get some leggings. Nice. That's it. I got some profit shards. Nice. Alright, someone is spraying. Oh, they bugged that out. Love it. What is that mask? Oh man, I wanted to see that mask that he was wearing. So if you guys are interested, you can always join me. I'm gonna be running some more strikes for the next maybe hour or so. We'll go through and do that. Thanks for the carry.
This is a place of refuge, not a den of
So let's see what other strike missions we can do. Daily Shiver Peak Pass, all welcome. Looking for heals. If you need explanation on fight, join Discord. Let's do the Shiver Peak Pass. You know, we don't have to do exclusively End of Dragons ones. We'll do all kinds. If you guys are interested in strikes, I'm here for it. I'm a fan of strikes now because I understand them, right? I understand them now more that I've been explained to the different roles. I've seen the mechanics. Oh, are we already at the thing? Okay. I'm coming. I'm here. Ooh, we get a delectable plate. Alrighty. So we can compare it. We can compare the Aetherblade Hideout to this one. This one is a little bit just face tank. Really, like the thing is that there is a, you know, in the Aetherblade Hideout, you do have certain mechanics that like can kill you, right? If you don't do them right. But yeah. Okay, one person isn't ready. I don't know who that is, but. Whatever. I guess we're going in without the ready check. Yeah. Yeah, this is like, I mean, this is probably easier. This is really just like face tank. I mean, you can just sit here and don't have to worry about anything. Man, I remember when this first came out and people were having like such problems with it. Because all of a sudden they had to have like, you know, they were like, oh, this is like, you know, whatever, we can just go in there. And then they figured, oh no, this is actually kind of difficult and you have to have like proper group setups and stuff. But now it's even got to the point where it's like, it doesn't even matter. Look at that. Boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Sounds like that worked out okay.
But no change in the storm. If someone's responsible, it wasn't...
Alright. Well, that was pretty easy. See, strikes aren't that tough anymore. They used to be pretty intimidating to me. Like I said, it's all about, like something on right here on my side. No, once you get a proper explanation of stuff, let's look at more strikes. Let's do more strikes. I want to do more strikes. Show you guys more strikes. Forging steel. No, it's like the one strike I don't want to do. Again, if you guys want to join me, you can join. Oh, I can use the arbor stone. I did open. Yeah, I did open those chests already. I have a lot of these shards, so. No. Strikes. So next week we're going back to regular. I'm still trying to figure out exactly. Oh, something's going on with my mouse. I think there's something stuck underneath that in the thingy. I think a hair or something, because it's been doing this whole thing where it like moves on its own or whatever. I gotta clean it out. I have the air. Right there. I have canned air. Hold on, guys. This is gonna look funny, probably. I think a dog hair got in there or something. Even though the dogs are not in this room anymore, they haven't been in like a year. Is that better? Looks better. It's like moving on its own. Forgot what I was gonna say. I don't remember. How much money do I have? I don't have enough. Because I'll be doing the Guildhall claiming at some point in time. Yeah. Some point in time I'll be doing that. I don't know if I'll do it on stream or what. I don't care. Daily Shiver Peak. I did that. Is that the one that was needed for daily? Is that why they did that? Daily strike missions? Yeah, I already did the priority ones. Great. Harvest Temple. Fat DPS. Forging steel. Oops. I don't know why they have two. Like, it's kind of weird. Just have one. You know. I'm gonna do that. Let's see. You can run those over and over again, and you do get like green shards every time you do it. Even if you've done your dailies, you still get some. Not that many, obviously. You only get like 5 or 6 or something, but you know, I mean, it's really not that hard to get to that point where you can get these. And these are cool skins. I want to see that torch. Look at that. That's a cool torch, isn't it? Scepter? Scepter is probably what I'm going for. Just to have it. Pistol. Maybe, what's the staff looking like? Oh, it's like a bladed thing, but it's backwards. The blade should be pointing the other way. Like that. Whoa, the hammer is like an... Look at that! That hammer looks like an axe. More than a hammer. There you go, guys. You won great. You won great axe. There you go. There's a great axe for you. Ooh, look at that great sword. That's kind of cool. Has like a hook. Sword, regular sword. Okay. Ooh, the mace is cool. I like that. Axe. Yeah, the axe is cool. I like bigger axes. Bigger axes always look really good. Dagger. And then obviously I gotta finish the last meta in order to, or the strike. You have to strike. Oh, not the meta. You have to finish the strike. Look at that. And I could get my mystic coins. Limit 1. Oh, because that's all I have. Mystic coins, guys, if you want to get a legendary. I'm gonna be taking my time on that. Ooh, what does the shield look like? That's pretty cool. Warhorn. It's like a bell. Looks like a bell. Huh. Pretty cool skins. Yeah, I gotta say. Really like those. Okay. Okay. Really, no one's running any strikes? This is like the new endgame, guys, and no one's running them. I guess everyone's busy doing like other stuff, other collections and stuff, so you know, like I said, some of the collections are pretty bugged. It's pretty out there. So the fishing, so where's the big fishing? Guildhall. This thing got something amongst me minnows. That's if you get all of these. Saltwater. Saitong Province fisher. There's so many fish. Have you guys fished a lot? Like, I feel like I should get started on fishing. And I haven't, like, done any fishing. I guess I gotta go to, like, actual water to fish. There's no one's running strikes. No one's throwing strikes. I don't know why. They're really easy and they're pretty good rewards. So I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with all of you, but you're all crazy. Listen to me. A year ago I was hating on strikes. Today I'm like, advertising for strikes. Alright, let's see if there's some fish to fish. What is that? Nope, that's not a fish. You know, this area right here, I mean, this is like... This is very nostalgic, right? For Guild Wars 1 players. Like, you could go across here. This was like connected, I think. Oh, someone fished over there. Someone fished over there. There's fish over there. Go, 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 go. New lake fish. Alright, let's see if we can get some fish. How's everyone liking the new armors? I really like the new armors. I mean, obviously mine is like a complete new setup. There's not one old skin in this. This is all new skins. And I'm not using any shoulders either. They're hidden. But I really like some of the new ones. They look really cool. Yeah. Tricked me. Tricked me. Tricked me again. Oh, look at that. I knew I was going to do it and I doubted myself. Come on, fucker. Oh my god, look at this. Whoa. Now I'm just like preemptively doing it. Oh no, he tricked me. I thought he was gonna turn around. Got it. Yeah, we got a smallmouth bass. Why are they fishing over there? That's kind of weird. Eee, this must look really weird. Oh, same fish, really? Wow, what luck. This must look really, really strange to new players who are coming into the game and they're seeing a bunch of people on the same looking boats, just in different colors, fishing. For people that have no idea what that means, right? That'd be really... Oh my god, this fucking fish, dude. Ah, man. I had to scratch my eye. Yeah, oh, I almost had it. Almost had it. No, stop! No. Stop it. Oh. Dude, are you kidding me right now? Oh, come on. Come on, come on. Yeah. I got a tonic? What? I got a tonic? What the hell is this? Alright, let's find some more fish. Oh, someone's fishing over there. Is there? Yeah, lake fish. Whee! Oh my god! Crash. I gotta go reverse. Like, okay. And there we go. Perfect. Alright, nice. So thank you guys for hanging out and watching me fish. If there's anything in particular you'd like to see, let me know. Because people have asked for strikes, and I've been trying to do strikes, but like no one's running any strikes right now. So it's like I'll check in a minute again. We'll do another one if there's another one up. Ooh, daily Ascalon Fisher. I didn't even realize that's the daily. Wandering Cantha. Do you get anything except for experience points? I mean, I can't, you know, like that's the thing. Right, I'm getting this. Alright, it gives me experience points and fish fillets. Got it. And also, you know, I'm always here if anyone needs help with anything. I mean, not that I'm good at like build crafting or anything like that, but we all know I have opinions for days, so or even like in-game help, you know, I can always help with anything, so if anyone needs anything. Got another one. All right, I'm gonna fish one more time. This last fish, and then we're gonna check on some strikes. We'll go back to Arborstone and check on some End of Dragon strikes. Oh, we're getting attacked by scale. I'm getting attacked by scale. Oh, what fun. Oh, it's swapping between the two of us. Really, dude? That's fucking dude. Wow. Okay, and then come on. There it is. My god. That was annoying as fuck. Alright, let's turn these into fish fillets. Let's turn to hermit crab. I can't use that right now. Goodbye! And you just leave your boat. See ya. I wonder if it disappears if I map travel. I'm still waiting on like an Aurene Skyscale skin. I mean, I know they have like those Aurene Prism one, but like I want like an adolescent Aurene to ride around on. I can't use that right now. Why can't I use that right now? I can't use that item right now. Why? What is this? Why is it in existence? Liquid Karma, Scrap of Dragon, yeah, Mastery, and a Writ. Like, that's not even good stuff. Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's see if anyone's running strikes. Strikes! We need more. Turtle Gang, meet up in Lion Sarge. I don't know what that means. Daily Shiver Peaks Pass. turtle gang. People hanging out on their turtles or something? I don't know. Oh, I do want to, you know, while we're hanging out, there's not much time left. There's not much time left. There's not much time left in the stream. But if you guys haven't done this is kind of weird, right?
Used to be rubble.
Oh, they are new.
It was toppled. When our people first fled to Echovald, we used it as a place of refuge. But it really provided very little shelter. We Kestrels took it on ourselves to restore it over the years.
Oh, okay. They're new. But you can do this thing right here. You activate it. It doesn't give you any prompts, any text. I have no idea what this is for, but you collect these. There's 51 orbs. You have a time limit. Time limit is like 3 minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes. You have to collect all the orbs in 3 minutes, or as many as you can, and then get them to the fountain, and then you restore the fountain. But I haven't done it completely yet. I haven't. You need to collect. You need to do this like multiple times. And I don't know what it's for, because it's like you talk to the statue of Dwayna, and then you collect these blessings of Arborstone, and I don't know if this like unlocks something or just makes that fountain really pretty, or because it's called the Singer's statue that you talk to, and like I talked about before, the you know, the Kurziks had like this musical theme to them as well. Collect that. I'm really bad at collecting these guys. I don't know. Oop, there was a little bit of lag there. I want to collect the last two. My god, why am I lagging? What's happening right now? Is it just like people loading into the map or something? How long do I have? I should still have... I have a minute left. I'm good. I have 45. There's 51 orbs. Yeah, there's 4 more. There's 3 here and then 1 in the middle. And that's all the orbs. If you don't have a sky skill, I can imagine this is probably really hard. And then you bring them in here. Boom. Right there. And you gotta do this up to 500 is how they go? Yeah. But you can get 10. That's all you have to do that. You literally just walk up to that and you can do them, and you can do that endlessly. Alright, I can jump down to the Singer's Spirit. Do that again. Just keep doing that. It's just really weird. I kind of want to find out what this is about. No, because as I'm working on this video, as I'm going to be working on this video and making this video, I want to make sure that I have explored most of the lore, and it's not just like finishing up here and there, and you know, because maybe there's something where they start a new lore thread or they explore, you know, the whole Albex thing. Like maybe there's some kind of mention of Albex somewhere else and I don't know about it, right? And so I want to make sure that I do these things. I don't think this is going to talk about Albex, but this might talk about Kurziks and the Wardens and the, you know, Suhalsers or whatever. Arborstone, right? Arborstone being the big cathedral that they, in Guild Wars 1, they had to abandon it because of the, I think it was because of the Wardens. The Wardens kind of taken it over and they had to like abandon it because of them. Yeah. I mean, I'm super happy being back in Arborstone and being in the Echovald Forest. I really like this map. And I feel like there's still stuff that I haven't really explored. But yeah, and it's weird because with Path of Fire, it took me a while to get used to the maps. Like Crystal Oasis was really easy to get used to, but like even the Desolation or even Vabi, for example, like I feel very foreign still to Vabi after all these years. With Den of Dragons, though, I feel very familiar with all of them. Kaineng City probably the least, but it's also the most confusing to me. And that's how I felt with Tangled Depth, right? It's just kind of, I find New Kaineng is comparable to Tangled Depth and not Echowild Forest. Like I don't think Echowild Forest is the one that I would compare to Tangled Depth, because it's not as hard, but Kaineng City really is. Right. Bam, another 51. And if you get 51 in one go, you also get another achievement for getting all of the orbs collectible. That's how I know it's 51, because they literally say, like, you know, you get 51 and that's the highest number. I'm not sure why it's 51. Like, why did they go with even 50 if you have to collect? Because you have to collect 500. Right, so you have to do it 10 times. And like, even with 51, that doesn't change anything. So why didn't they just do 50? Seems kind of strange, doesn't it? Yay! But yeah, we're going back to our regular stuff, and I'll probably at this point to keep on having End of Dragon stuff to do. I'll probably be doing End of Dragons on Tuesdays, and I'm probably, you know, and it's kind of a shame, but like one thing that I'm really not super enjoying right now, guys, is Pokemon. Like, I like that game, but I don't like streaming it. Like, I don't know, I'm not super huge on it. So what I want to do is, and we might go back to it at some point, but with the one game I do want to get back to is Elden Ring. So I'm probably going to change what I said about my schedule and how I'm doing stuff. So I'll probably be doing Elden Ring on Sundays, because I really want to get back into that, and I really do want to like play through that. And I haven't, like, since End of Dragons came out, I haven't played it at all. So I do want to get back into Elden Ring. I want to stream that Mondays. And then I'm probably going to do my challenge run, guys. We're going to continue my challenge run. And I might do what has been suggested to me about the challenge run and bring it into an expansion, right? And see if we can't do the pet thing in the new expansion and play through that. So I'm going to try End of Dragons. I don't think End of Dragons is that hard to complete. So I think I'm gonna do the challenge run with the pet, and then I'm gonna come in and do it with do it in the End of Dragons, and see if I can't play through that, and like level up you know, Untamed, the Untamed, while I'm doing it, and see how hard the content is, because, you know, there is champions to be defeated, there is elites to be defeated, there is break bars, right, that you have to do. And like, I know that the Phoenixes have like, don't the Phoenixes have like break bar stuff? They have like knockbacks and stuff like that. So I would have to find a pet that can do that as well to kind of help out with break bars and stuff. And yeah, and I think that's gonna be a good challenge to kind of get through the story on a pet only run, and that'll be like the continuation. So and then we'll figure out something else. I'll ask the community on what other challenge runs they would like to see, and we'll do those as well. Give ourselves some interesting content to look forward to. You know, because having played the game so many times, I want to enjoy it in different ways, and I think challenge runs are interesting. I think they're fun, and I think Guild Wars 2 is one of those MMOs that does allow you to really do these, right? Like, I'm thinking of like You know, what about an elementalist that only uses water, right? I already have those. I've talked about this many times, but you know, what if there's really an elementalist, like you run through on an elementalist just in water and see if you can get like 100% map completion. That would be an interesting run. And another one done. Perfection, we say every time. I want to see... Alright, 2 more times, guys. We can do 2 more times. I guess one time I only did 20 of them. Oh, well, I was trying to figure out what to do. Fresh Mesmer, only Scepter, so no other weapon? How about other skills? How about Scepter, just Scepter, and Signets. And no other, like just Signets. I'm allowed to use Signets and that's it. And not activate the Signets. Or like, or no Signets, or like no... I don't know, I feel like I'd fuck up on that. There's so many interesting things, right? If you really think about it, there's so many interesting things. It would be so hard. Well, I think it's doable. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's doable. And you know what? Maybe I'll do it. It's doable. Yes. Would it be hard? Probably. But you know, when it comes to that, you just, you know, you need to realize what it is that you're able to do with the tools you have. So if I only have Scepter and I only have Signets that I'm using, you know, you got to use your dodges right. You got to use your 2 ability correct, because I think that's a block, right? And stay away from your enemies as much as you can. And yeah, and just, you know, hammer away. Can I use traits? Am I allowed to use traits? If I'm not allowed to use traits, that would be really hard. Even though, like, I don't know, a lot of the traits don't necessarily, they're not super really good or something. So we would do traits still. And what, we would have to do world completion? World map completion? Alright, so now I only need... Alright, I only need 28. So let's collect 28, and then I will finish this. And hopefully I'll get some cool lore or something. I don't know. And then that's the perfect time, because then I'm going to end the stream after that. And I'm sorry we didn't get to do more strikes. We did get to do the meta event. And yeah, so... I hope you guys enjoyed that look at how I could tackle these. I feel like I need to not collect all of these, obviously. I don't need to. I have 12, 13. So, I don't know. Would that be really hard? Probably. What's some other setups that would be really hard to do? Like I said, Elementalist just water would be really tough. I think that would be the hardest one out of those. If we do like, you know, and just like one weapon, like you get either like Scepter or Dagger. Like you don't even get your full 5 skills, right? So you would have to use like one main hand weapon. I'd probably think Dagger, because Dagger has like oh, I have more than enough. Okay, let's go. Thief, only short bow. That's not hard though. Honestly, short bow isn't that bad. That's it? Okay. Radius puzzle seems... Something seems to be missing. I just brought all the energy here. I finished it, didn't I? Yeah. So weird. Pick the winning number in the race. Tip win. I haven't done that yet. Donate to the band's funds. I gotta give them coins. Jazz connoisseur. Character growth. Arborstone hide and seek master. Within 60 seconds? You gotta find that fledgling within 60 seconds? Like, the reason why I say, like, one-handed, like, only one weapon, like, a one-handed weapon, not a two-handed weapon, is because that gives you, like, less abilities to use. Yeah, less skills to use, right? So, alright, let's find this fledgling in under 60 seconds. Can I do it? Who knows? I don't even know all the hiding spots. Like I said, the one time I found him, he was down here on that ledge there, but I don't know. Oh, there he is. Hello. Look at that. I got it. Found me. Yes, I did. See, these are cool, but I'm like, what's the point? Just to get some achievement points? I mean, I like my achievement points. We all know that. And I guess you gotta find him. You gotta find him 20 times. And that gives you only like 5 points. So. The Guardian once more. Work with Qiang to determine the fate of Zunra. Huh. Find the Guardian once more. Let me look at this real quick, guys. That's really interesting because Qiang is that ritualist that goes to Zendaijan. But I don't remember. I don't know if there's a guide for it. Let's look at the. Let's see if there's a guide for it. As an achievement, you can start by interacting with a weathered book on the second floor of Arborstone Library near researcher Huey. To start this achievement, you need to have the entertaining and amenities mastery. The reward for completing it is 9 scraps of mastery. You'll also be able to ring bells in Saitang and receive Zunra's gift. Oh, okay. That's cool. So I kind of want to do that. Let's do this. So apparently this is finishable. All right, I'm gonna stream a little bit longer because I do want to do this. I want to do something that has some kind of significance. Okay. I want to feel like I've achieved something. All right, so this weathered book right here. A slightly weathered book. Let's read it again. Okay. So, as an ancient protector of the Zendaijan region, the Kirin spirit Zunra, roaming Xingji's southern valleys and woods for much Zunra roamed Xingji's southern valleys and woods for much of Canton history. Historically, Zendaijun served as a holy ground for Canton spiritual practice and pilgrimage. Zunra swore his life to protecting these lands and those who inhabited them. For years, he maintained the delicate spiritual balance of good and purity in the area. Sadly, the noble Kirin's initiatives would be indefinitely halted by the effects of the Ministry of Purity's purge and its impacts for the generations to follow. The detrimental fallout of these extreme measures overwhelmed the greater Xingji prefecture. Despite the Kirin's vows to protect Zendaijun, violence and destruction inundated the region. I don't know how to say that. I don't know that word. Fearing the prefecture's fall into an infernal valley of devastation, Zunra attempted to intervene and halt the ministry's violent initiative. Several first-hand accounts collected from this time recount sightings of Zunra defending the inhabitants of the area from ministry guards and his attempts to halt the brutality. According to historical records, the ministry's purge remains the last known sighting of the infamous Kirin Guardian. Infamous? I don't know why it's called infamous Kirin Guardian. Rumors and speculation regarding Zunra's whereabouts are as copious and dubious as the sources they spring from. Some believe that Kirin fled to the spirit realm in a gesture symbolic of his loss of faith in humanity. Others believe he was injured and kidnapped, and he still remains trapped within the realms against his will. To this day, several inhabitants who claim sensitivity to the divine swear that Zunra's presence remains strong and his devotion unwavering within Zendaijan. So, as we read that, right? So it shows that Zonra. So for those of you that don't know, Zonra was the spirit of Zendaijun in Guild Wars 1. You could, I'm gonna, first of all, before I do that, let me, okay, why is this guy right there? It's kind of creepy. Let me do, is it Arborstone? Yes, it is. So for those of you that don't know, so Zonra in Guild Wars 1, you know, Zendaijun was this valley that went from all the way over here, all the way around, like this was the valley that was known as Zendaijun, okay? And in this valley, like in Guild Wars 1, you come from here, you come from the ministry, from the monastery, blah, 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 you make your way around and you end up here. That's an outpost in Guild Wars 1. And from there, you venture out to find out where Shiro's corruption is coming from. Okay, to find out, and it's on the whole island, like where the origin on the entire island of corruption is coming from. And it's apparently coming from the Zendaijun Temple, which was actually a library in Guild Wars 1. They called it a library. And so you venture across Zendaijun, the Valley of Zendaijun, and there's all kinds of like corruption, Shiro's corruptions, and there's like affliction, like afflicted everywhere, and there's just like corruption, blah blah. And there's bells throughout everywhere, like you can find little bells everywhere, and you can ring these, and it would bring the spirit of this guardian of Zendaijun with you. It would be like a party member, and it was like a level 10 monk, and he would use healing abilities to heal your partners. But also at the same time, he would, if he walked, and this happens later, this doesn't happen during the mission, but later on you can go back to cleanse it, and you would lead Zonra through these poisoned clouds, these affliction clouds or whatever, and he would cleanse them. And yeah, and he's just the spirit, and you can actually meet him in Zaitung. There's a bell that you can ring. I mean, it would be like where this stuff is now. I think there was a, yeah, because it would be, this was the market, and you would go up the hill, and it would be like right where the prison and the stuff is. There was a bell you could ring, and you could talk to him, blah blah blah, all this stuff. So now he has disappeared after the ministry, right? The ministry went through years and years and years ago and kind of purged everything. And there's a character that around here is a ritualist. I don't know where she starts from. Does she start from here? I don't know where she comes from.
This is a friendly public service announcement issued by the Ministry of
Let me find Kiyoung. Maybe this has happened already. Because it says help Kiyoung, who is this ritualist, and she actually goes through and she fights against the speakers, who are I guess her brother is the speaker, and the event ends here. I wonder if I can find any info here. Maybe I can ring a bell. I don't know what that does. Ringing those bells. Oh, there we go. We got an abandoned books. So let's read that. Hidden among the dusty abandoned texts is a faded scroll marked with the symbol of the ancient Ministry of Purity. Could this be what Balam Reese notes were describing? Okay, so this is another, like, why are so many of the collections leading you to the exact same area? Balam Reese. Balam Reese. Alright, let's look at it. Lost Lore. Yeah, so I finished this already. Like, apparently this is part of that collection. The Ministry directs all chapters, leaders, referring to implication, the insurrection forces outside the Zendaijun Temple have Canton soldiers surrounded. Blah. Whatever. I wanted to do the, I don't know where that event starts from. So I have the treasure hunting thing, guys, and that shows me all the chests in the area. I have not been inside of the, so I think if you beat all 3 of the champion ghosts in the maze, you actually get to go inside and get these magnificent chests. I haven't seen that happen yet. I haven't done that yet. So I might do that at one point as well. Kind of run those and see if people want to join for that. I'll make a group and then we'll get in there for it. So where does Kyung start from? Hey Raygon, how are you? Where does Kyung come from? I wonder if she's a character that just hangs out somewhere. Does she come from here? I don't know. I've done that garden event God knows how many times. It's really easy to do, guys. If you want easy XP, just do that garden event. It's really simple.
You know that mountain that the magic lady haunts? What are you talking about? There's this secret mountain in the sky, and some lady haunts it because she's sad her daughter died. When you get older, you'll know those stories are made up. Who comes up with this stuff?
Interesting. So there's a little child that's talking about an island in the sky, and some lady lives there or whatever. That's interesting. Right? That's something that's fun. I'm okay. I'm doing okay. Hold on, guys. Gotta do something real quick. Okay, sorry guys. Where's Kyung? Kyung, where are you? Cause I've watched her one time walk through here to get there, but I don't know where she came from. She hangs out by the docks or something. We didn't really do any strikes. Like no one was running any strikes. Yeah. So they didn't really go. There's a collection thing right here. Distressed kit. I really missed him. You're looking for a toy bell? Okay, whatever. What's the cooldown of this event, I wonder? So I ran a couple of strikes, but I didn't really, I don't know, overlook. So I'll be running more in the future. I'm sure more people, once the whole meta event dies down, the whole meta event debacle dies down, more people are gonna run strikes. Currently trying to find Kyung. Kyung, where are you? Is she maybe up here? In here?
Paperwork for this Aether Blades incident will take months to sort out.
I don't see her anywhere.
Holding a public forum about the proposed tariffs following the border reopening.
Yeah, I do too. I think a lot of people, I mean, like, you know, I was expecting the big streamers and stuff to have their stuff, but apparently Muckluck doesn't even have his yet. Like, he hasn't had any luck winning that meta event, so a lot of people don't have it yet, you know. It kind of sucks because I'm done, right? I have nothing else to work towards right now, and it's like, okay, at least give me some spirit shards, but it's not even doing that, so Really? How long does this event take to come up? Alright, let's open this chest. Canuck coins! Yay! I'm getting more of those. Yeah, is that right? No, it sucks. But, you know. I don't know. Are they gonna change anything? I don't know. Are they gonna do anything? I don't know. Zendajun. It's like, I love Zendajun. Okay, I will tell you guys, it's probably my favorite place in the entire expansion. I really, really like it. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys. So since there's a few of you here, oh, 4:30. Yeah, well, I have, you know, the only thing. So one thing that I've noticed is that the last rating one, I don't know if this is like normal, but I can just, before I was only able to level these up in raids. It's now letting me do this in any of the Heart of Thorns maps or the Season 3 maps. So I'm slowly leveling this up. So this will be done too soon. And yeah, and then I'll have everything once I have my turtle. I don't know. It'll be all done. So I wanted to ask you guys, I don't know if you guys would enjoy this at all. And it was just something that I came up with, and I don't know how the how this would work technicality wise. Like, could I make this work? But what I wanted to do is I wanted to do like a side by side, right? Because I always talk about like, oh, go back to the videos or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But would you guys enjoy a stream on where I go in Guild Wars 2 to like a location somewhere in Cantho or even anywhere? We could do this for like all the stuff, right? Right now I would probably do End of Dragons, but we could do all the stuff and just like have a side-by-side of Guild Wars 1 versus Guild Wars 2, and like I go somewhere in Guild Wars 2 and then I go to the same location in Guild Wars 1. Like, would you guys enjoy that? And then I can show you guys what they looked like, and then you don't have to watch the videos, but I don't know, it'd just maybe be fun to talk about this stuff and see what it looked like side by side immediately. Yeah, you would like that? Because I you know, people always, I don't know, there's like Emily and stuff, they always say like, oh, you know, I really like when, you know, to see Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. So if I can make that, I can, you know, I can, if I can make it work, I can definitely do that. And then I can show you like how Zendajun like looked different. Like there was no bamboo. There's like no bamboo in this entire valley. It was very empty, but that way you guys don't have to play it and you guys can kind of like see it and hang out, you know, and there's a lot of stuff we can do, right? Guild Wars 1 is going to take, because Guild Wars, like there's something about the size of the game, and it's not necessarily just this, the movement and stuff, but it's also like, if I were to just walk on my feet and walk all the way to the end of Zendajun, it would take me a lot longer in Guild Wars 1 than in Guild Wars 2. There's just something about the like distance, like it's hard to describe, but it's gonna take me a lot longer to be moving around in Guild Wars 1. But I still think it's something to like worth showing, maybe, you know, like how the developers took what they had and, you know, and made this into something different. Really, this guy follows me? Oh, and then you walk away. Got it. Totally get it. Wow. Yeah, and we could do that. We could look at the monastery, and we could look at all those different things, right? Yeah, so I might do that if you guys are interested in that. So looks like you guys are. So, and I think that would be, again, something unique, right? Not everyone, because I always try to find a niche for streaming. I try to find something that not everyone does all the time. And, you know, this is something not everyone does. Comparing the two games, I don't know. That might be something unique, so I will do that. And we might even do that next week. If I can find it out next week, that might be next Tuesday. That might be next Tuesday's stream. If I can get, like I said, technicality-wise, I do have some random Guild Wars 1 account that is not connected to this account. I just would have to buy like factions on it or something, because I think it only is the base game. Doesn't have all the stuff. Alright, this event really doesn't pop? Like, what the fuck? That's really annoying.
As the JC revert.
As a JC, baby. Yeah, I might just end it here, guys, because this collection is gonna take forever if it's gonna be like this. But yeah, so that's probably where we're gonna go to, right? We're gonna do I'm gonna be doing Elden Ring on Sunday. Then I'm gonna continue my challenge run on Monday, and then Tuesday I might do a comparison run. And there's a lot, because that's going to take me a long time to get through. If I'm going to show like every area in Cantha that we can see, that we can show off, you know, that's going to take me a few weeks to get done. Because, well, Kaineng, there's not that much to show because a lot of Kaineng was destroyed. But there's a couple of the southern areas and stuff, so those definitely will be shown off. Of Kaineng, and you know, and then of course the like Ekovald Forest or whatever. There's a ton there, and then a little bit of the Jade Sea, you know, the Unwaking Waters and stuff like I talked about earlier. So but yeah, it'll still take a few weeks to like kind of get through and stuff. So but yeah, this is pretty much gonna be it. Sorry guys, again, this week was like kind of a you know, like kind of a not too much happened, but you know, I had like a super busy week last week with everything going on, and I'm trying to like, you know, as End of Dragons is out now, I'm trying to find again this niche of like what I'm gonna do. So I think the comparison streams, I thought about this the other day. I was like, comparison streams where I have it like side by side, you know, and like I said, I will have to figure out how, like on my screen, how I'm gonna do it, how I'm gonna do it for you guys to look at and stuff. I might have to like capture my entire screen and then like really have half of the screen there and then half of the screen there or whatever, you know, so like split it in half or whatever. So picking on my eye, some of my eye. All right, well, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys Sunday. And like I said, I am working on more videos. I'm trying to get back into it. This week I should hopefully get a video done. So look forward to that. And then my Legend of Dragoon playthrough is still going up on the channel, guys. If you're interested in that hidden gem in the PlayStation 1 era, I'm still doing that as a playthrough. And that's going up every Friday and Saturday. As a new 1-hour episode goes up. And we're going pretty far. We're in unknown territory for me because I never really finished that game. So but yeah, so if you guys enjoyed that, come check that out. And other than that, I am on Twitter. We do have a Discord server, you know, the usual stuff. If you guys want to ask any questions or have any ideas for videos or streams or whatever, you know, I don't even care. I love when anyone talks to me about anything. I usually enjoy it. So but that's gonna be it for me for today, guys. I appreciate it very much.